Great.
Fantastic.
Everything's
I love
great.
Just
Everything is
peachy.
Just
Very
peachy.
fantastic. Look at these emotes. Oh yes. Look at. We
That's
have
true.
affiliate.
We have affiliated. So if you are interested in having emotes, that is a thing you can now do. Congratulations.
Get your founders badges while they last. Yay.
Friends,
Thanks,
are you
guys,
ready
for
to
your
start
support.
playing the Pathfinder?
Yes.
I'm ready to sail on a boat.
Sailing on a boat. Very good. All right. Would you like a recap, friends?
Please.
Please.
Always.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate the candidness. Then, with 10,000 eyes upon us, I bring you the twilight of the Ninth Age. Our heroes, recently escaped convicts for crimes that they did not commit, have been scouring the lands of Ogone in search for a means for a silent but hasty escape. With the help of their rescuer Olive and the three Scalebane brothers, they managed to identify a source for convincing alibis, forged legal documentation, and a boat to safely grant them passage out of the country. From the farm of Isaac Littleleaf, our heroes earned their alibi as hard-working laborers delivering precious silkworm eggs to merchants of far-off lands on behalf of the Littleleaf farm. From the boggard pits of the deep swamp, they rescued Gallant, a master forger who drafted sets of convincing legal documents on their behalf. And from beneath the nose of the arrogant harbor master of Urt, our heroes liberated a writ of passage, allowing Captain Lucas Melogenaster to raise anchor and set the sails of his ship, the Cunning Wager. It is upon the seas of Galarian where we rejoin our heroes. Friends, you've sailed through the night. It is the first day of your voyage to what the captain has said as a destination is Khol Doraz, the island central to Galarian. Is there anything you would like to do on your first day on the ship?
Yes.
Very good. Now, before I take what you'd like to do, let me explain to the audience. We are having what's considered in Pathfinder our first downtime activities. Pathfinder is a three-pillared system. There is an adventuring pillar in which the players are going to be exploring and dungeoneering and fighting and murdering. That is the adventuring pillar. Then there is the social pillar, which involves things like diplomacy and deception and the role-playing aspect of things. But the third and arguably most important pillar is downtime. No hero can adventure every day and every night. They will go mad. They will physically exhaust themselves. It is important to take stock and to take rest. It is a 7-day sail to Khol Doraz through the central channels leading to the Grey Sea. You will have 7 days to perform downtime activities. Now, I believe this is the first time I've had you guys do downtime, right?
Yeah, this is like, I mean, besides shopping, this is probably our first actual, like, playthrough downtime, which is really exciting.
Excellent, excellent. So downtime is basically going to be, I'm going to ask each of you what you would like to do and what you would like to spend your time on. You have basically 6 days of downtime on your 7-day voyage, and you are free to do whatever it is that you'd like. Some ideas for downtime, things that can be done, regardless, generally speaking. You can attempt to earn income or gather leads. Now, this is more geared towards being in a town. You are allowed to do research or chart a path. So if you want to learn more about things, you can do that. If you were injured, you can treat or tend to wounds. If you were ill, you could spend time resting to recover from illness. You can attempt to train new skills or make yourself better at skills that you already might have. If you have abilities that you don't particularly like for your character, downtime is the time when you would respecking your abilities to gain new ones in exchange. If you have items that need attunement, which is not an issue for you yet, you can spend time to change your items, reattune them, attaching new runes, etc., things of that nature. If you have damage items, you can repair them. If your armor, your shields, your weapons, rope, whatever gets damaged, you can spend time to fix it. You can spend time to improve your weapons or your armor by honing or polishing it. It is a temporary buff, but it is a buff you can get. You can craft new items like ammunition or alchemical items. If you were in a town, you could contract hirelings to do work for you. Like if you wanted to have like a house built, you could get carpenters. You can gather resources from the environment. You can scrounge for secrets from the environment. You can spend time chronicling the events that have happened to you, or you can literally just spend time chilling. You can do rest, relaxation, and recreation. And that's just the shit that's in the book. So if you have other ideas for fun stuff you want to try to do, let me know.
I have a very important question.
I would love to hear this very important question.
Currently, how fast is the boat moving?
The boat is moving at the speed of the wind. You guys are going at not a you're not clipping, right? You're making waves, but this is not so fast that if you wanted to go swimming, you couldn't get back on the boat. Like you would not get left behind.
That was my question. Because I think that it would make a lot of sense for my lizard lady with the breath control feat to go swimming and maybe explore those cool ruins down there, and in the spirit of getting exercise and training athletics or whatever. Maybe catch a fish.
So
is that possible?
You would like to
or
spend
am I gonna
your
get left
downtime. You will not get left behind.
Okay.
But is the implication you'd like to spend your first downtime training athletics, or would you want to go like exploring? Because that would be kind of two different thingies.
Yeah, training athletics, but roleplay wise, she's swimming around.
Fantastic.
Because I can hold my breath for 25 times as long as usual.
That is a long time.
Yeah.
That is considering the average person can hold their breath for a minute, that is a long time of swimming.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. Is anyone going to join Vizara in this activity?
So I would like to retrain in a skill in my downtime. I don't know how long that takes, but I would like to get rid of a skill that I feel is counterproductive to my build.
That is fair. How long, what level is the skill?
This skill is a level 2 skill.
It will take you 2 days of downtime.
Yeah, I think that's worth it. See, if it was going to take me like 5 days, I'd be like, man, I might do some other stuff. But I think I'm okay with 2 days of downtime to retrain. Is that to unlearn and then learn the new skill 2 days? Like that's okay? Or is it 2 days to unlearn?
The whole action.
Okay, cool. I would like to do that for my character. Flint needs to get rid of after you because his whole build is going first. So.
All right. Is anyone joining Flint in retraining? Very good. My other 3 players. What are we doing for day 1?
I'm using the magical ink that I purchased to tattoo myself.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So DiGiorno's going to be doing a tattoo. This is excellent.
On myself.
On yourself. What about you, Dimsum? What's your first day of downtime going to be for Pandora?
Oh, sorry. I had to plug in my computer. It wasn't plugged in. My laptop.
Ruh-roh.
If it helps, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I know that Vizara is going to train in athletics, swim around, try to get a skill rank up in athletics. I don't know if you heard that I was going to retrain my skill because I have a pretty stinky skill for my set right now. So I'm gonna untrain and then train in a skill, and then DJ's gonna tattoo himself. You can join in on any of
Yes.
those or pick your own.
Mm-hmm.
So I already had a plan for this downtime to copy the scrolls that I bought into my book.
Awesome.
I'll do that for the first day, but honestly, I'd probably roleplay wise, I'm pretty sure I would try to go watch DJ tattoo himself.
Hell
Like
yeah.
100%.
So
Whoa, I'm shy. This is my first tattoo.
And I'm little, so maybe. Oh, but I'm bad at stealth. Well, you know, maybe.
I don't know how many
could
places there are
sneak
to
in.
hide on a boat. Very limited.
Well, I'd try.
So it will be basically you have 16 hours of the day that you are up. It basically only takes 1 hour per spell, so I think you're gonna be fine to have all of your spells transcribed today, right?
Yeah, there was only 3 scrolls we bought.
Yeah, you're gonna be big chilling then. This is great
Yeah.
for you.
Do you need?
You'll
to know
have
what they
plenty
are?
of-
Or-
No, I trust you, unless you want to announce it.
I don't have that information ready.
That's fair. All right. I'm gonna hazard no one's gonna want to join Pandora on that activity because you guys can't do it, but maybe. Does anyone want to join Pandora in that activity?
I mean, we could just hang while
That's
I
true.
work.
Yeah, you can't just
Yes,
hang.
there is that.
Oh, here it is. I found the spells I took. I took a level 1. I took luck, which I think would come in handy in the future if we need to like rest somewhere. I think that's how that works. I could like lock us up so we could actually rest,
Yes.
I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then I took
Area.
yeah.
Safe.
Right, yeah, exactly. Level 2, I took Cleanse Affliction. After being in the like forests or whatever, the swamps, and me and Vizara getting like malaria, I was like, yeah, nah. So I took Cleanse Affliction. I also took Gentle Breeze, which is I think it's like an area effect for healing, but it's concentration, so I'd have to concentrate on it. But yeah, that's what I took.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank God.
All right. So that only
Never
leaves
again.
that only leaves Scap. Scap, what is your first day of downtime for Orf looking like? What are you gonna be doing?
Well, I have a question.
Absolutely.
Could I invent formula on the boat?
Yes, you can.
Ah.
Even though you
Well-
may not think this is the optimal environment, this area is considered safe. So you can invent formula here.
Excellent. So that opens up a couple ideas. I was initially just gonna, for like a first day, I was going to just like polish my gun. But now that I can invent formula, that opens up a few options for me. I think I'm gonna, I guess like, well, maybe like just to spend some time with like Pandora, I think I'll be inventing formula while she's like transcribing her scrolls, right? So I think like we're both kind of doing like studious like things. I feel like that would be-
Alright.
like I could vibe in the general like her general vicinity like while I'm doing my own thing, but we're both being
Hell yeah.
like
I love that. So we've got to recap what is going to be happening for our first day. Vizara's going swimming, gonna get some musculature and some tone out there. Flint's reevaluating his life choices. DJ's gonna be doing a little bit of novice tattoo work, and Orphan Pandora doing the nerd shit.
I have another question.
Sure.
Do we have to roll fortitude saves to see if we get seasick?
No, the boat is not the inner channels are not particularly choppy, so unless your character is prone to being seasick, it's not a big deal.
Okay, I was just wondering.
All right, so our first day will begin with Vizara. The sun rises on the Cunning Wager, and you are going to be eating rations because there's no cook on this boat. There's no fresh meal for you.
That's fine. I'm full of cheese.
Full of cheese. That's true.
Full
You've
of
got like
cheese.
Full of
3
cheese.
cheese wheels.
I sure do.
The water is chilly, but as you dip a hand in today, you feel like it will be a wonderful day to go for a swim. So
Fantastic.
tell me, Val, what would you like? How would you like to swim? Paint me a picture.
Well, since the boat is moving, and this is for exercise, I figure I'll jump in and just try to keep up with the boat, and hopefully somebody throws me a line if I start to lag behind.
Very good, very good. Now,
Could I attempt to throw the line if she's lagging behind?
sure, we'll have you be the
You know,
spotter.
if you're paying attention, everybody's busy.
Oh, that's true. I guess. I just thought it'd be fun.
Just keep an eye out. Be on the right side of the boat.
All right, now, Val,
It'll
I have
look
a
like if
question
I-
for you. You are going to
Oh.
drop. There she is.
Oh God! Oh God!
I was wondering.
You ever just see something and be like, I can't prevent this from happening? It is alt to raise yourself up. There you go. She's rising. She's rising. Slowly.
Good thing you're
surely.
practicing the swimming.
Yeah, I know. This is
So
you're
Val, while
seeing
you're-
it happen live.
While you're swimming live. Is Vizara an expert in athletics?
No, she's currently trained.
She's currently trained, so we are going to attempt to get you closer to becoming an expert without having to spend a skill point.
I
So-
couldn't get out of the water.
Would you like me to get you out of the water?
Yes, please.
Okay. Where did you end up?
I don't know. I dropped her a
There
couple
you are. I
times.
found you.
This
Okay.
whole breath is
Bringing you up.
doing wonders right now.
Well, I got almost half an hour of
There
breath
you go.
time.
There you
There we
go.
go. Now I can
Okay, brought
sun
you-
myself like the lizard I am.
like the lizard you are. Very good.
I'm
right.
envisioning like
Tell me what you're envisioning.
Galapagos Island. I'm envisioning Galapagos Island saltwater iguanas that go deep diving to eat algae and seagrass, but the water is really cold and they are still cold-blooded, so they have to come out of the water before they slow down so much that they stop moving and drown. So that's what
love
I'm
it.
envisioning, is that I have to come out to like warm up, not because I get tired, but because I stop moving if I get too cold.
Sounds good. Okay, so exactly as you've described, Vizara takes a dip into the water. Are you armored for this?
No, I think that would make me sink.
That's fair. That's fair. So you strip off your gear, jump into the water, and you start swimming. The water is cold. It is an abrasive chill, but it's a good morning swim. You're feeling bold. You're feeling athletic. You are swimming with the current. You are not having difficulty keeping up with the boat. Now,
That's
Val,
good.
I would like you
Awesome.
to test athletics.
Okay.
If you critically succeed on this roll, you will get to increase to an expert. If you succeed, you will gain a circumstance bonus to the next time you try to train.
Okay. Just a D20?
Just a d20 plus athletics.
Okay. I'm gonna use a hero point for that. I don't know what happens if I critically fail, but I don't want to find out.
Nothing negative, but
Okay. The grand total was 16.
16. Okay, so that is considered a success, but not a critical success for this.
Ah,
So I will mark that you have taken one successful athletics roll.
cool.
Next time you train athletics, it will be easier. Very good.
Great.
After a lengthy swimming session, you emerge out of the water to sun off, and you spend the rest of your day rinsing and repeating. Once the body metabolism is back up to a warm temperature, you return to the water. It is not until the late afternoon where the physical exhaustion is so much that you know if you were to go into the water a 5th time, you would not be able to keep up with the boat.
And then we would need Orpheus to throw the line.
Exactly. We would need Orf to throw the line. All right. Good stuff. All right. Kyle.
I'm here.
So Flint is retraining an ability.
Yes.
Now,
So-
as it happens, you are not the only swashbuckler on this boat. The Captain Lucas Meloganaster is also a swashbuckler by trade.
let's go.
So what are you training for?
So I think that this would be really fun. And it can help me roleplay. I feel like in the future, Flint would take the skill Enjoy the Show, which is specifically a swashbuckler one. It's you address an ally or any onlooker to my combat, and I flaunt how little attention that they require because they're just not they're not a threat. And when I perform, I can choose a creature within 30 feet, and it's different success rates. They get circumstance penalties, or if I critical fail, they get a bonus because I make a fool of myself. But just a regular success can give them a -1 penalty to any attack against anybody but me. So it would benefit them to leave my allies from 30 feet away and maybe make them waste a little bit of time or kind of give them that minus attack roll against our friends. So I think I want to take Enjoy the Show over After You, because After You is just making me go last.
That is excellent. So, as you are contemplating things, the Captain Lucas Meloganaster comes up to you and he says, "Ah, yes, you handle the blade as I do as a trade, but you do not do so with any sort of, how shall I say, pomp and circumstance. You must have the flair for the dramatic. You must peacock, boy. You must peacock."
But just kind of, fiddling around with his scimitar. He's just kind of like twanging it at the end of it. Like he has his hand on the hilt, but then also kind of just whop up whop up on the blade, and he just looks and says, I feel like I've lost a step, and it just feels like I've waned, and what I'd really like to do is maybe I could gain the courage to help my friends in battle. I feel like we've grown so strongly over these last few years of being in jail that it just feels like it's necessary.
Ah, yes. Prison changes a man, it's true. You are like a caterpillar. You've gone into a chrysalis, you've emerged a beautiful butterfly. With a sword and conviction.
But when do butterflies turn into peacocks, sir?
Listen,
Listening.
the sea changes many things, including the flow of the metaphor. You must understand this.
I understand.
Because if the eyes are not on you, then what is the point?
This is where I flourish. This is my peacock feathers. I must
Yes.
be robust. I must command control, and I am the center of attention. I don't think anybody thinks that yet. But if they do, or they start to think that, then maybe I will gain their trust, and maybe I can thwart our foes that way.
Indeed. You see, all of the world is a stage. And if you spill blood on that stage, easy come, easy go.
As long as I don't have to clean it up, of course.
Very good, very good, yes. Now, show me what you've got.
He kind of just takes a quick little hop step back, on from his front foot back to the heel of his other foot, draws out the sword in front of him, and kind of just does this Zorro-esque, but he's just spelling his whole name, it's Flint. He's just spell F-L-I, as he's going through every letter in his name. Just way too long.
I need a performance roll, and I'm giving you a circumstantial minus for this narration.
I only have a 3. Okay, well, is it a -1 for the circumstance?
-2 because
Okay, -2. Okay, then it's a 13.
13. Yes, we need to workshop this. You have how do I say this politely? You have no sex appeal. This is not sexy.
And it just grabs the hilt of the sword again
Sorry.
and just kind of twangs it again, like, bop, 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 bop. I need to act more like this. How's the bend?
You're going to damage your weapon. Why are you whopping? What is this? What is who taught you this?
Need a different weapon. That's Smitty.
I do not know this Smithy.
I don't think I do either.
He sounds like some kind of backwater bumpkin. You are a peacock. Show me your peacock.
And he just like kind of tries to unfurl like his coat, like flip it behind him and up.
Yeah. Yes, unfurl your wings, you beautiful man.
And I'm like now like crouched over, like hunched over, and there's probably a lot of people staring at me doing this, probably poorly, but I'm now floating now. I'm like like this, sir.
I will poll the audience here because there are only 4 other people on the boat. Are you watching this?
Nope.
I'm watching because I'm in the middle of sunning. I'm judging.
I think I slowly start watching as as it goes on. Like there's the more talking and the louder everyone's getting. I just kind of sort of watch and stare blankly.
I do the same. I'd get distracted from like I'm probably sitting next to Orpheus while we're like working and like losing my focus to watch this like
What the
It's
hell
time
is
to
this
become a
kid
show
doing,
now.
Pandora? I just like lean into Pandora like while I'm holding my beakers or whatever, and Pandora's probably got like papers all over the place, and I'm just like, what the hell is that guy doing?
Can you
Yeah,
feel
you know
it, Flint? Can you feel it?
Are there any birds currently around Flint?
There are birds. There are gulls.
Like within reach?
Yeah, there's one on the roof.
Can I try to swipe some of their feathers to pretend like they're my peacock feathers?
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right. What do you want me to roll for that?
Best I can imagine is thievery.
Oh, you fool. All right. You're done for, GM.
Joke's on you. I want this to happen.
Okay. It's a 20 total.
All right. You grab a gull by the wings and yoink its feathers.
As I'm frilling out with my left hand is now 3 gold feathers that are now out from the back of like my coattail. I'm just
Okay,
like,
it was a metaphor again. They did not. But you know what? We're getting places. We're getting.
I'm a peacock, sir. I'm a peacock.
You are a beautiful peacock, and the eyes are on you. Look, all eyes are on you except for DiGiorno. But don't worry about him. He's doing his own thing.
I look specifically at DiGiorno, but like I also see that he's not looking back at me.
No, he's concentrating. He's got a needle right now. Don't mess with him.
I would like to do something.
What would you like to do, Pandora?
I would like to, as they're talking about this whole peacock thing, I want to cast Fashionista on Flint.
Yes. And
I want it to be like ostentatious looking, and
fuck yeah.
yeah,
Describe it for me.
It is. It literally says you target a person, and transform them into a ostentatious attire.
What's he wearing? Tell me.
We'll put like some cool feathered hat on his head, but I guess because he's a swashbuckler, it'd probably be more like a pirate's hat, with some like cool large like purple and green and blue feather, and we'll give him like a fancy vest, and maybe even like God, what are those like? I don't know what they're called, but they're not like padded shoulders, but they're like round and large. Do you know what I'm talking about, Peepus?
Like pauldrons?
Yeah, like a little pauldron.
Yeah, but like cloth, not like.
Yeah, there's cloth
Oh,
pauldrons.
okay. Oh, there are. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, and we'll just give him a bunch of like cool like buttons and belts, and we'll give him cool boots and stuff, and a nice belt.
Excellent.
Like-
Flint has become the peacock.
So this is all coming over me. I'm getting the pirate hat adorned with this nice blue fashioned feather. My pauldrons are now the cloth ones popping up my shoulders as if I actually have muscles, and the rest of my attire is being drawn out, and I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling like a bird, and I just say the presence of, the guidance of, the feeling of being free, being a bird, being a peacock, letting it all flow. It's not the strength. No, it's not even the performance. It's the agility. And then he takes his sword out and he's like, he only draws the letter F this time. He's like, it's more about precision. It's more about keeping focus on one thing at a time, building off of that. I see now.
Yes, good. Now you see that? That was sexy.
Thanks. I didn't do it myself.
Pandora's like laughing in the background.
Very good. You are now respect, Kyle. Congratulations.
Hooray!
Woo!
All right.
Zara calls out, "Are you sure you want your symbol to be an F?"
I don't know how many other letters to draw.
Literacy hits hard in this
She
part of the
chuckles
world.
and flips over.
All right, Ife. Let's talk tattoos, my dude.
Oh boy. I just did like 10 minutes of research right off the bat.
Just like anybody getting their first tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So what are we thinking?
So a little bit of background. I figured what would match up pretty well with me, just randomly learning how to do tattoos would be I learned in prison, of course, naturally.
Naturally.
I feel like maybe there are some other inmates or prisoners that were out and about, and I kind of watched some people tattoo themselves or tattoo each other, maybe made a little bit of conversation, and I figured out in a very amateur way that way.
That sounds like how I would expect you to learn.
Perfect. And because of that, I have a very small arsenal of tattoos to pick from. So okay. I'm not sure where you want me to start. You just want me to tell you what I want to try to do, or
Yes. So tell me what kind of tattoo. First off, like mechanically, what kind of tattoo are we making? Because you have the ability to do, I believe, magic tattoos, right? Is that where we bought the magic ink? So
yes.
what kind of
Bought the
tattoo are we
magic-
trying to pull off here?
Okay, so I've just looked at. So apparently, when I learn the feat or the skill or whatever, I get to pick 4 tattoos that are level 2 or lower that I can just learn how to do.
Yep.
I found a small list. I picked 4, but the one that I'm gonna go with, or I'm gonna try to go with right now, is something called triangular teeth.
Triangular teeth. Okay.
So it symbolizes shark teeth, but I'd like to change it a little bit.
Sure.
So I think it was session maybe 2 or 3. We were kind of in a sewer, and I got bit by a crocodile
You
or
were
an
damn near
alligator.
mauled by a crocodile. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like these teeth to kind of represent that, and if possible, to put it
Absolutely.
around maybe the scar on where it, tried to take
That's
my
sick
arm.
as hell. I love that. All right. So you're going to make yourself a row of triangular crocodile teeth surrounding the scar or the bite mark left. Make a crafting check
Yep.
for me.
You got it. My crafting is insane. I think I have a +8.
That's insane.
I'm an expert. If I was a master, it said I could do like level 7 tattoos. So I got a question about tattoos actually. So I did
Yes,
a
sir.
little bit of research, but I wasn't, super certain. How many tattoos can I have?
So this is considered an invested magical item, which means it counts towards one of your 10 magic items.
But anytime we can have 10.
Yeah, you can have 10 items active at any time. If you were to get, let's say, an 11th tattoo, One of them would just lose magic, and then you could reinvest and make it magic again, but something else would lose magic. You get to choose.
Fun. Okay, cool. Seems like a good way to get magic items early. Okay, cool. All right, I'm rolling.
All right.
Ooh, okay. I rolled a 9? So plus 8, 17?
17. All right. So
I don't know
on
if
the
there's-
boat, your tattoo supplies are not, necessarily the best that you'd like here. There's no specific tattoo needle. You're going to do things a lot like you learned how to do in prison, as it turns out. You're going to grab yourself a nail, you're dipping it in the red ink you bought, correct?
Oh boy. Yeah, to match my hair.
To match your hair.
Kinda.
And I believe your right arm was the one that was attacked by the crocodile.
To be honest with you, I don't remember, so right it is.
I'm remembering right arm. So with the left
Can
arm,
I-
you are poking triangles.
Oh gosh. Can I add one thing?
Absolutely.
I get a +1 circumstance bonus to crafting tattoos because I have tattoo artist.
It's okay. You are
Oh,
still
that
considered
helps.
successful in this endeavor.
Sick. Okay, cool.
All right. So it's a laborious process. I don't know if DJ's dominant left hand, but you are slowly going through and making sure you get all the detail in there. You're moving through your ink, you're making sure it gets clean. Anytime you fumble and you drop the needle, or the nail, you make sure to clean it off using the fresh salt water so it stings real good. It takes quite a while, but your first tattoo is successful. As a result, you feel a kinship with the water. You feel closer to the enemy that damn near killed you in that sewer so long ago.
Sick.
And you gain the benefits of your triangular teeth tattoo.
Sick. That was awesome.
Would you
I'll
like to
remember
tell
that thing forever.
everybody what it does, since you got it?
Yeah, so okay, once per day, whenever I get attacked against my AC, I get a +1 circumstance bonus to my AC against the attack, but it's +2 if the attacker is amphibious, aquatic, or has a water trait.
Which
Whether the
boggards
attack
did.
hits or misses. Sorry. Say it again.
No, I said which boggards did. They are
Ah.
amphibious.
Folks.
Whether the attack hits or misses, I get a +2 status bonus to damage with the next strike I make against the attacker before the end of my next turn.
Ooh, a little bit of return to
Sick.
sender there. Very sick. I love it. I love it. All right. Learning what you learned after you received your injury from that crocodile, you properly dress the tattoo, making sure it gets lots of clean bandages as well as a good, heaping coat of medicinal ointment to prevent it from scarring. And you enjoy the rest of your first day on the boat. All right. Pandora and Orpheus are both doing book work. So Pandora is transcribing her 3 spells. She's told us that. It is Lock, it is I'm forgetting the name of the breeze. What is it? Calming breeze?
Gentle breeze.
Gentle breeze, thank you. And the third spell was
Fun's affliction.
Fun's affliction.
Thank you, Dim Sum. Scap, you have not told us. What formula are you going to attempt to invent today?
How many can I invent?
It will be, because you are only trained in crafting, it is 1 per day.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I would like to upgrade my alchemical bomb from lesser. Do I have to do that from lesser to moderate?
No, you can just skip straight to moderate if you have,
Oh.
if it's the appropriate level.
Right, but I don't have. But do I have to still like make it, or can I, or with the formula that I have that's lesser, do I have to get a separate formula for moderate?
Yes, you have to get a separate formula for moderate, sadly.
Okay, let's then I'll just upgrade my Alchemist Fire from lesser to moderate.
Okay. And what level is Alchemist Fire?
I believe it's 4.
Okay, 4 is a good level.
Let me double
All
check
right.
though.
So dim sum, I don't believe yours requires any rolling, correct? You just get your stuff.
Yes, and I need to spend the money, which I
Mhm.
think is like 14 gold.
That sounds correct. Because it should be
Yes.
6 and... I don't remember. 662, I think?
Yeah, that's what you said. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. So, Scap, you are making the moderate Alchemist's Fire, which is a level 3 item.
It's level 3 item. Yeah, I double checked.
Yeah. All right. You're going to give me a crafting check here to build this formula.
That is a 13 plus 9. So math is hard.
22?
22.
Okay, that is a success. You can now make Alchemist's Fire. Moderate.
Excellent.
So you do
I'm
not
also
have
an
to pony
expert
up
in
the second
crafting.
Oh, you are an expert in crafting. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can make 2 formula today.
Oh, cool. For my other I think I'm just gonna make another elemental ammunition.
Sure.
And I'm going to make frost. And
Good
I
idea.
can only,
Good
and
investment.
I can only it's just gonna be the lesser. I can't make the higher level. I need to be level 5 for that.
Well, lesser is easier to make. That's a very easy check for you to hit.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Hopefully it's a lot easier. That is a 2 plus 9, 11.
Okay, so that's not enough, which means you are going to have to pony up the second half of the money.
Oh, okay. Put up. I'll have to look up how much it is.
I can
Formula.
DM it to you. It's not going to be an issue.
Okay.
Okay, so as the two of you guys are doing your book work together and there's swimming and tattooing and peacocking going around, what's going on with you two? What's happening?
I guess I got inspired through just watching Pandora doing like a bunch of book work, and I kind of been like crafting stuff, and like we've been crafting things together, like the trap from that dealt with the troll, and you know, since we're both, I've kind of been like, I'm slowly gravitating. I find like Orr finds himself like slowly gravitating to Pandora through like crafting, and so I guess while she's deep in her scrolls, I just walk up to her and or walk up beside her and start setting up shop and say he's just kind of awkward about it too, right? Because we've been standoffish this whole time. So you make any other cool things besides that net?
I mean, no, but just doing like scroll work, you know, like reading and writing, and yeah. What about you? What are you gonna do? What are you making?
Well, I kind of got really interested in making my own stuff, mostly because we've been out of town for so long. And I kind of like this fire I was really cooking up before, and so I'm gonna make it better.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, I could help you too if you need it. I mean, I think we're both pretty good at crafting. Can I aid him in whatever if like that's needed?
The roll has already come and gone, but
Yeah, okay. Then
to say the also I don't know how Pandora would do making bullets.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, she could do menial tasks like grinding stuff up or something. I don't even know. I don't even know what you do to make.
Well, I think just I appreciate the help, but I think I kind of want to be able to do this myself. It's a self-reliance thing, I guess. I don't.
I mean, yeah, you're super reliable. You have been this whole time.
Well, yeah. I appreciate that.
That's right. She'll be a hype man.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself, damn it.
Why are you so... I gotta ask. Why are you so chipper through all this?
Oh, you know, I mean, I like to look on the bright side. But also, drugs and alcohol. And she, like, deadpan looks at you in the face and, like, tells you that.
Well...
She slow blinks.
She's got the rest of the quad.
Are you
Oh my god.
Are you on quad?
Oh?
Do you still have all that quad from when we started this whole I guess adventure?
No. She's like,
are you lying to me?
No, she's totally lying to your face.
No roll needed.
Just straight up.
Thank you. I think Pandora's actually okay at deception. Or like she has tools to be able to deceive people.
I mean, you know, not to profile, but she is. You know, she's a sprite.
She likes chaos. That is all.
Well, if you want use that stuff, I mean that's your own prerogative, I guess. I guess
Did you want some?
I think I'll pass for now, but I appreciate the offer, I think.
All right, suit yourself.
The first day of downtime comes to an end. You guys enjoy a meal with Captain Lucas that is mostly just dried meats and fish. And he tells you of your oncoming days. He says, the next 2 days are going to be very standard fare. You can expect to have a normal day on the ship, but the fourth day is going to be rough.
Wait, why? Are we gonna like run into a storm or something?
Oh, I certainly hope not. No, my petite friend, no. You see, the closer we get to Khol Doraz, the more difficult it's going to be to breathe.
Oh, you know, okay. I was looking at a map and like what this place seems so mysterious to me. Like what is this place? It's clearly special.
Ah, yes. Khol Doraz is a wonderful place where nothing good happens. Have you ever looked at the moon and wondered to yourself, why does it look like this? Why is it abnormal? Why is it not a perfect sphere?
Wait, I'm sorry. Do we know this? Do like us players know this already, or like
I
our
haven't
characters?
really thought about it.
Your characters have never been told this. It's just
Well,
one of those
but,
things
like-
where you grew up, the moon has always been the shape that it has, so you've never...
Oh, got you. Okay.
What shape is it?
Mostly round with a big chunk missing.
Oh, like a crescent,
Sorta.
but just always
Not
a
as
crescent.
not as clean as the crescent, but yeah.
Vizara just kind of looks up and goes, I haven't really thought about it.
Ah, yes. Many have not. Why would you? It's always been. As far as any of us have been alive, it's always been. Now, where we are heading, Khol Doraz is a piece of the moon.
Wait, what?
What?
Yes, oh yes. It is a piece of the moon that had fell to Galarian at the end of the 8th age. We still feel
Oh,
its effects to this day.
You're telling me that started the 9th age?
Yes. The 9th age was brought to us
Oh.
by Khol Doraz itself, crashing into the earth and killing everything alive.
That was the cataclysm?
Yes. What, you sound unimpressed. The moon falling was not good enough?
That's shock. That's buh.
Oh, my apologies. I did not read the situation properly. But yes. And the moon is still up there, and Khol Doraz is down here now, and the air is unbreathable with all the dust that it kicks up. So, your good friend, what was his name? Snort, little green creature,
Uh-huh.
commissioned my boat because he knows my boat is the only one that has rebreathers.
Oh, wow. What have we gotten ourselves into, guys?
A boat.
How did a chunk of the moon get dislodged?
I was not there, I do not know. As it is, the story was only told to me by the man I am to deliver you to.
And how do you even know it was this chunk of land was the moon?
It is very moon-like, made of cheese.
I just stare at Vizara's cheese wheel and just furrow my brow, just confused.
My eyes bug out a little bit.
All the
Cheese?
while, Captain Melogenas just kind of bobbing his eyebrows up and down like, eh.
I guess I just have to be there to see it.
And soon you shall.
Good thing we have someone with the breath control feat, and also very conveniently someone who learned, what was it, Gentle Breeze?
We have more
suddenly
days.
very
I might get
useful.
inspired to formula.
All right. So, your first day comes to an end. You rest for the night. You awaken. It is your second day of downtime activity. What would you like to do on day 2?
How's the weather?
It is a colder day than yesterday. The wind is blowing. The ship is moving at about the same pace as it was before. But the air is just a little bit colder.
Sounds like a great test of endurance.
All right. We going swimming?
We go on swimming.
Hell yeah.
I want to hurry up and get the athletics trained so that I can do more fun swimming instead of just
More
laps.
fun swimming.
Yeah, I've got ideas. You made this whole board, and I intend to look at it.
It's okay. This won't be the last time you see this board.
Okay, well. I'm going
All
swimming.
right, so Vizara is going swimming. Is anyone going to join her in this activity?
Not this time.
Not this time. All right, so then
I'm gonna
what
say
else?
that our good friend DiGiorno should definitely not go swimming because he has a fresh tattoo, and that is not good tattoo care. Magic or no?
What's a
point.
little salt water?
I think it's the soaking that's the bad part.
Uh,
I don't
Is it
know
up?
if you need someone to tell you this, but I don't think ocean water is pure salt water with nothing else in it.
I know,
Well,
I'm being,
it's
I'm
a-
being sarcastic.
You
Sorry.
did just learn there's a big chunk of the moon attached to this water, and apparently it's kicking up moon dust. So
Yeah.
maybe,
Perfect for open wounds.
yeah, maybe not. All right, so if no one's joining Vizara in the water, what are the rest of y'all gonna be doing?
How many blank runes do we have again?
At this point, you guys have
2?
I think 2. You might have more. I don't remember if I gave you any blank ones prior, but at least 2 blank runestones.
Would it take me a whole day to etch a rune and put it into something?
Etching a rune and putting it into something will take you the day because you are only trained in crafting, right? You're not an expert yet.
I am an expert.
Are an expert, so you can etch 2 runes and attach 2 runes,
Ooh.
or transfer 2 runes if the need were to be.
And runes only go in weapons, or do they go in like other pieces of gear?
The runes you guys have are weapon runes, but there are runes for armor.
Gotcha.
And a couple of oddball runes that go into other things that are out of your pay grade for the time being.
Gotcha. Roger that. Well, I got Ghost Touch and Bane, so if anyone thinks they want those, I'll do it.
I mean, I won't say no.
What do you think? A gun with Ghost Touch? That sounds sick.
Dude, that does sound
Or were you
sick,
thinking
right?
Bane? I feel
Dude,
like one of us needs Ghost Touch, right?
I
Just
feel like
in
we
case,
should.
at least one of
Right?
us.
Like, I know. I was thinking the same thing when you were like looking at the runes. Like, I was like, someone should have Ghost Touch. Like, I don't care who, but
Yeah.
like someone. Like,
Right.
I
We
feel
need
like-
someone to fall back on, right? Just in case.
yeah.
You know what?
I mean-
A ranged guy sounds good.
All right, so you're gonna etch a new Ghost Touch? Is that the idea?
Oh, right. We bought them. We just bought the
Yeah,
rune
I
straight
believe
up.
you guys
I
bought
want
the
to
rune
ma-
itself, right?
Yes. Because it was the
Yes.
same price to either buying it or etching it. So I
Mhm.
guess we just bought them.
Oh wait, sorry to
Go ahead.
interrupt. I looked
No, you're
back in notes, and we did have 5 blank runestones that I looted in the jail.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna
to
say I
go
thought there
along
were a
with-
couple of
Yeah,
extras.
I know. I was like, I could have sworn. So it's 5 plus.
what?
What did we get? 2 more.
Yeah, so you should have 7.
So we've got 7 blank runes.
All right, so for oh gosh, so I can make 2 and set 2. So I also want to make sure I'm etching them right. Like if I set them, I can still make another one. Oh my god, it's a lot of choices. Anyone want Bane? The one that adds D6 additional damage. This one in particular is beasts, but I can make a new one, and we can change the affinity target.
You can. There's a big old list of things you can choose from.
Anyone? No.
Just don't
I
know
really
what
don't
I would
use a
want.
weapon, so it's kind of for you guys.
I just
Wait,
don't know which one I would
sorry, which
want
rune?
if I were to
Bane.
bane something.
Can you remind me what
Yeah.
Bane does specifically?
It's a rune that goes to your weapon, and when I make the rune, we choose what monster type it will do an additional d6 damage to. So, like the one we bought,
Ah,
we'll do
okay.
additional d6 to beast.
Well, then it would be best used on people who more often do multiple hits.
That's a very
Right.
spicy play.
So
Or one big hit.
probably Orpheus.
Well, Orpheus can only have so you guys are all limited by your weapons are only leveled basically level 1 right now, so you can only put
Yeah.
one rune on a gun.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to, and I already have the underwater rune, so I'll have to swap
Oh,
out.
that's right. I forgot that you already had a
Um,
rune on that. Never mind.
But
Question.
what I
What's
oh,
up?
Go ahead.
Oh, you were going first. Go ahead. I'll ask after.
I was just saying what I could do. I kind of made a realization. Well, actually, never mind. I was just thinking like an air repeater. Like you can get air canisters, but they're super expensive, and like basically it's the you get the underwater characteristic. But yeah, if I were to do something, I could give the underwater rune to DiGiorno to learn that one as well, right? Like we could like swap out our runes just so we can like learn, well, at least DiGiorno can learn all the different runes that we have. I guess that's what I was thinking about.
Oh,
What's
like
the
take it
underwater
off so
do
that you
again?
can copy it.
So underwater, the way how that one works is that it works as well underwater as it does on land. So like you don't get any underwater penalties like if you're
Yeah,
using it.
Oh,
There's a pretty hefty penalty for attacking underwater if you don't have a weapon that's meant for it.
Yeah.
this thing just
And
takes
the
it away. That's crazy.
Mhm.
Okay.
And so the other added bonus to that as well is like, say if the weapon is capable of doing like fire damage, the fire functions underwater as well.
Oh,
So, but I guess if I were to take, well, I would have to swap out the rune, right? Because
Yes.
we could only have one rune at a time.
Mm-hmm.
With
Currently.
our current weapons. Yeah. So I feel like Ghost Touch would probably be overall more useful. I think of Bane and I think it's like situationally good, right? And so and every time when I think of something that's situationally good, it's bad, but
But when it's
I
good,
just-
though.
Ghost
when it's
Touch
good-
is super situational too.
I know everything's all super situational. I don't know. I just feel like
That's why we
I
should just
feel like-
set them and then,
But I
we'll
just
have them.
think, I guess what I'm thinking is like Ghost Touch, right? Like, if we ever deal with a ghost, and like, how are we gonna hit it? You know, like, whereas like
Right.
Bane, we're always gonna hit a beast, right? Sure, we'll be able to hit it harder, and that's nice and all, but like, we're still gonna always be able to hit whatever we hit, right? I feel like a Ghost Touch just feels like, you know, when we're dealing with ghosts, at least we'll be able to deal with them, you know?
I
So-
think it would be really cool if I could cut a ghost in half with my axe.
I think that's just a scientifically true statement.
Yeah.
Sounds good to
I
me. You
wanna
just want to
see that
switch
happen.
then?
I mean,
Maybe
that's
we'll
kind
give
of what I was
Azara
thinking.
Ghost Touch and then you Bane.
I could do Bane. I just don't know what I would want.
You just want the
That's kinda
beast one
my-
for now, and then we can kind of think about it later if we run into other stuff.
I mean, sure, I'll do that.
Oh my gosh, can we do humanoids? Like, what is the?
So the
guess-
big limitation on it is you cannot do humanoids.
Okay.
Oh.
It like specifies
good.
that in the Bane rune. You can. There's a lot. There's a lot you can pick from. If you're interested, I will give you the.
I think for
I'll
now
for sure check
I'll
out that
take
list later.
Beast. I'll do Beast for now just to make some sort of decision. You know, like I don't want to be inundated with it, so I'll just do that for now.
Before you take the rune off, Vizara puts her hand on your shoulder and goes,
Here's that.
"You know we're on a boat, right?"
Yeah, but I mean, look at these waters. It's calm. And we're not going to be on this thing forever. We might as well be ready for when we step on the moonland. Or whatever it's called.
She shrugs and then jumps in the water.
All right. All right. So Ife is going to have DeJorno do some rune crafting. Dim sum. What's Pandora going to be up to?
She would like to. I would like to up a skill.
Okay. You're going to train a skill. What are we going to train?
Medicine. I'm only
medicine. So
I
you are
wanna
trained
try
in
and up
medicine, and
it.
you're going to try to up your medicine skill. Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Also, sorry, I had a question earlier.
What's up?
So like all of this downtime activity, because we well, what I want to ask is how do we go about leveling up our weapons or whatever so that we could take on another rune? Is that something that we could do during downtime?
So
Or
you
no?
will
Is that
need.
something you have to like?
You will
yeah.
need a weapon potency rune too.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
We went over that
which-
like so long ago when we
It was a
first
very
got
long
those
time ago,
runes.
yeah.
So that's why I was like, how do we do this again? Okay.
Which
gotcha.
you will gain access to when you have the appropriate level.
Okie doke. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but yeah, then she would like to. I mean, not that she uses weapons, but I was just wondering because I didn't remember, since people were wondering how to. Like, I was just wondering if there was a way for us to have 2 runes, but no, not yet.
Not yet, but soon, TM. Soon.
Okay. Yeah. So yes, I will train in a skill for medicine. I will get out all my Healer's heal kit. Wait, Healer's
Healer's kit?
toolkit. I said that backwards. Healer's toolkit.
The old
And
Tuller Shield kit.
Yes, because I'm out from boonies. Yeah, she'll I don't know, just take the. She's gonna take a scalpel out and like look at it, examine it.
Excellent.
I don't know.
Stares at
Alright.
the scalpel like intently.
Yes.
Scap, what's Orf up to?
I also want to train a skill.
Okay, what are we training?
I'm training nature.
Nature. Okay. Training nature. Alright. And medicine. Excellent. And then Kyle, what about Flint? What's Flint up to today?
So I think Flint would like to use the downtime today to kind of hang around Lucas and try to get as much information as possible for heading to Khol Doraz, and if there's any cities around it and what he knows about anything information-wise for what we're heading into.
Fantastic. Okay, so you're gonna do a little bit of gleaning information.
Yeah,
I like that.
we'll do some reconnaissance on information here.
Excellent. All right, so Val Vizar is going for a swim again. No better day than a chilly day for another endurance test. She dips her cold feet into the water.
Iguana in the ocean ass.
And it is very chilly. It is abrasive. You can feel it in your scales as you're swimming along the current. I would like for you to make another athletics roll for me, Val.
Okay. Well,
You have a circumstance of
chances are we're gonna
+1.
roll better than 6.
I
This
would hope
time.
so.
Like a 1 in 3. Alright. Please. Okay, I have a +1, you said?
+1 from your training yesterday.
11, 12, plus 10, 21 total. Wait, 22, sorry.
22 total. That is another considered success.
Dang it. I'm gonna spend the
are.
whole trip just swimming laps, god damn it.
It's also worth noting, like, if you, let's say you don't succeed, like, you take a day off or whatever, and, like, it doesn't go away. Like, it's not like
Okay.
you forget how you trained. So all that, like, if it doesn't end up happening, you still have these points banked for later.
Okay. Noted.
And this technically also banks if you were to, like, level up and upgrade athletics, you still have the bank in there. So
To help train.
it's not a if you don't use
higher.
it, you lose it situation.
Cool. Good to know.
All right. Then DiGiorno is doing a little bit of rune crafting. Did we get a final decision on what runes are being made here?
The ones to make, I'm a little unsure about. I could like make an extra Bane one and kind of do a toss up and pick one, but probably since we have a limited amount of runes, maybe just hold off on making runes.
Fair. That's fair.
Or I mean, I can make another Ghost Touch. So in
Good.
case we do run across something, we are prepared to make a second person be able to attack, right? Can do that at the very least.
You do have
Input to anyone
7.
from anyone would be great. We have 7? Yeah, that's a lot.
You have 7 runes to craft. And rune stones are not uncommon, so if you go to another town, you might be able to purchase more blank rune stones.
Okay.
And hell, you might
All
just
right,
find
I'll
another
make-
dude with rune stones in his pocket, like you've done before.
Okay, so we set the 2. So Vizara's axe has Ghost Touch.
Now, I must say,
And-
we cannot set it on Vizara's axe because her axe does not have a +1 on it yet. It's her knife that does.
Oh!
Because the knife is
How
returning.
about Orpheus's gun?
It has to get like upgraded first.
Yes.
Oh.
Mhm.
Damn. Okay.
But Orpheus's gun has aquatic, so we can take aquatic off the gun and put on whatever is going on.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I guess we're giving you Ghost Touch for now, right?
All right.
Kind of revert back to what our original plan was.
Yeah, we could do that.
Does anyone
As long as
else
I
have a
get
weapon we can?
Ghost Touch later.
Got
Yeah,
7
we'll just
spare
we'll
runes.
switch it.
I do not own a weapon that has a +1 on it.
Not yet.
Pandora? Are we in the same boat? We kind of just don't use weapons too much, or?
Yeah, me too.
Ghost touch the slingshot.
Just use the rune as ammo. Yeah. So I'll make another Ghost Touch, and I'll make a Bane. And for this Bane, I'll use from this list. I'll pick Fiends.
Ooh, fiends. Very good. So DiGiorno spends his day tinkering with Orpheus's air repeater, gently removing the rune that had been placed in Grenier and inserting the Ghost Touch rune to take its place. There's a hum of electric magic that spins around and it accepts the rune. You can now shoot incorporeal forms. Additionally, you craft out a rune to fight the fiends of hell itself.
Nice.
I was just thinking.
Anything with the fiend characteristic will take damage from that.
All right, that's me. I'm good.
Alright, then it is Pandora. Pandora is taking some time to study with the medical kit, huh?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Alright, so with your medical tools kit open, you are examining around, you see vials and scalpels and all these medical instruments. Let's test your medicine, dim sum. If you critically succeed, you go up to expert in medicine.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, what am I testing? Medicine. Itself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I rolled a 14 plus 6, so 20.
20 is a success, but not a critical success. So you spend the time getting to know the tools a little bit better. You feel as though your understanding of medicine is growing. And that soon, perhaps, you will be even better at medicine.
Okay.
Excellent. All the while, you're very careful with the scalpel, and you make sure not to hurt yourself in any way.
Okay, good.
You had a scalpel and I used a nail to tattoo myself?
All right. So, Scap,
Hmm.
you are training nature. How are you doing this?
Well, I was thinking, I would be spending some extra time with Chewie. And I was going to be just maybe teaching him some new tricks and like getting him more like accustomed to like my commands and just maybe my voice or like whatever, like so I can like maybe I could get better at communicating with him, at making him know what I want to do.
Okay. All right. So you spend some time with Chewie. You pull him out of your wherever you keep him pocket? Question mark. I don't really know.
He's in my hood.
In your hood. You pull him out of your hood. Chewie is still very bloody.
Oh no.
From the run-in with Mr. Mittens, the terrible, the god killer. And you spend a little bit of time getting Chewie to do some commands for you. Give me a nature roll.
Poor Chewie. How does a 15 plus 7, so 22 sound?
22 is a success, but not a critical success. Chewie is in a position right now. He's not, on death's door, but he definitely still has a lot of open wounds that are getting a bit of a distraction for the poor guy. So, the training is not a failure. It's definitely a success, but it felt like perhaps could have gone better.
Okay.
Which takes us to Flint. Flint, you are spending time with our dear captain then, yes?
Yeah. I think like
And
from
gaining
kind of
information.
getting like inspired and kind of the swashbuckler way and kind of like finding his feathers, Flint is kind of using the growing bond maybe as more of like a segue into learning about what's ahead. Everything's been vague, very vague for a lot of people so far up to this point, but the fact that Lucas has told us about the way that the moon and a piece of the moon has created Khol Doraz, I feel like that's interesting, and what's around there.
What is on your mind, Peacock? Tell me.
It is interesting, Lucas, as we dive deeper into my innate swashbuckling skills and we fine-tune them, I find myself having to ask questions about where exactly we are headed and what it is that is in store for us. I know as we draw nearer, the winds don't change, but they get colder, and the moon is no small feat to come out of the sky and barrel down and create a new landscape. What do you know of where we are headed?
Khol Doraz is not a place that the average tourist would go to. No. The air is unbreathable. The ground does not harbor life. It's unlivable for almost anyone. The only thing built there is the Cathedral of the World Shapers. The first building after the calamity made by the World Shapers themselves. Of course, if you believe all of that. Now it is just a hollow relic where the zealots, the crazies of the Alabaster Order make their home before they go out and kidnap children in the night.
Man, that sounds like exactly like what we were dealing with. This is out of character. This sounds like exactly like what we were dealing with initially what we were trying to do when we were trying to gather information for the kids that were getting taken in the town. And it's like fanaticals, and like that's when we went to the sewers, and the alligator bit DJ's arm.
There are a lot of parallels there, yeah.
Let's see. That's a lot of good information. If not for the cathedral, or so you say, may not even exist. Do you think that there is habitable land? If it's so difficult to breathe, or so difficult to find a way through this Khol Doraz, like, where do we land? Where do we go?
Oh, I have sailed these waters many times. I have sailed around Khol Doraz. The cathedral is real. It's whether or not you believe in the world shapers. That's your mythology. You can dip your little toesies into. No, we will land. We will land. I will take you there. You will step foot on the brittle stone of Khol Doraz, as I have been instructed to take you.
Be straight with me here, Lucas. You've
Of
been there
course.
before. You've been there many times. You've traversed these waters. You're an expert swashbuckler. Mm-hmm.
Ah, you are too kind. Your
I know.
words.
I know. It's the, as you say, Riz, or whatever the kids are saying.
These kids be saying things.
Yeah, the stolen ones too. When we head to these places, are there any beings or any difficult beasts that live in these areas specifically? Things that we should be prepared for?
On Khol Doraz?
Khol Doraz.
Or in the waters around it?
Okay, that kind of sounds a bit scary. You're kind of alluding to that, and I'm gonna ignore it for now. Khol Doraz.
Nah, Khol Doraz cannot support life. The idiots of the Alabaster Order are so gung-ho on living in that stupid empty cathedral, they have to bring food into the island. Nothing can survive there. Not for long.
That makes it difficult for us.
Yeah, it does. Oh my god. Oh, dude.
Lucas, one more thing for you, and then we'll get back to my practice as a swashbuckler. When we land, is there anything that we need on our person to make it easier to breathe, or should we be looking for something on the way there? Or is there, like, I don't know, a convenience store?
You think there is a convenience store in Khol Doraz? Next to the gift shop, perhaps?
And I just kind of look around at the water, and I'm like, do any of the fish sell anything?
I never thought to ask, honestly. I mostly go about my business. No, you, my friend, your little green friend came to me for a reason. And he opens up a little compartment next to the rudder of the ship, and inside are these sort of muddied gray sacks. And he puts one around his head so that it covers his nose and his mouth. And he says, "This will allow you to breathe the air. It will be fine. I have how many of you are there? 5?
Well,
Yes, I have
there's
plenty.
at least one
I have
in front of you.
plenty. We will all be able to breathe. It will be fine."
I think. Zealots of Alabaster, the Zealots are there. They have to bring food in. They're stealing children. We have muddy gray sacks that we get to wear on our face. Yeah, I mean,
Yes, you have rebreathers.
I'm pretty content with that. Does anyone have anything else you think I could ask him? He's kind of giving me the old, you got to make it there and just kind of see what happens type of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere, right?
We can make it to the moon, sure.
Yeah.
My friend Lucas, I must get back to my trainings out on the dock, on the deck.
Oh yes, no worries. I'm just going to stay here and pilot the ship in a straight line.
Perfect, perfect. Can you take that rebreather off so that I could use it later? And you don't waste it.
Yes. He takes it off his head and throws it back into the sack with like a wet thump. Just
I obviously will relay this information to my group of companions that there's a church cult with zealots that can't get food. They got to find it back off the island to bring it back in. And as Lucas has represented them, they're dumb. But they steal kids. And we have rebreathers that will help us breathe when we get there. But it'll be freaking cold.
It'll be cold. Your second day comes to an end as you guys are rejoining Lucas for another evening together on the boat. He gives you guys a meal, and again, it's dried meats, salted to last in the hull of his literal junk, because this is in fact a junk. And Lucas says, "I am pleased that I was able to assist you on your journey here. I have known of the will of change for quite some time, and I was very good friends with Olive."
Why do you say was?
Well, lives take us in different ways, you know? She does her thing, I do my thing.
Were you ever a part of the Will of Change?
I have worked for. I mean, I am helping you, am I not? I have worked for them before, but no, the sea. She calls to me. I could never be bound to but a single cause.
Have you ever met the... Wait, do we know his name? Sorry, I forgot. Do we know his name?
His name has been
Whose
said to
name?
you, yes.
The benefactor?
Oh, the benefactor. No, I don't think we know that name.
Is his name has been said to you?
Oh, then never mind. I just don't take good enough notes.
Benefactor's name was
Abram.
Thank you.
Abram.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. Have you ever met Abram?
I have, yes. I met him after he picked up Olive for the first time.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell us more about him?
Oh, he's a very brilliant man, but terrible things have happened to him. He is a man who has been scarred by inequities and also by the cruelty of life. He is physically deformed.
Oh, I see. Is he like nice?
I do not know. Truly, I believe that his time of kindness is past. I think now he only sees one thing, and that is to move the wheel of change.
Oh, I see.
Do you? What does that even mean?
We've
What,
heard that
his
word
agenda?
before.
Yes, his agenda, the wheel of change.
I guess. It just... all this... seems just so... nebulous.
Well, it is time you get something tactile, something real.
Like this cheese land.
I apologize. My joke has been lost on you. The moon is not made of cheese. It is made of a
He's,
sort of compacted rock As it entered the atmosphere of Golarion, it got very dense.
I get it.
Vizara
Okay,
looks visibly
nice.
disappointed.
Oh,
I
I feel as
wasn't-
though I've ruined something in your eyes. I am sorry.
I'll get over it.
Orf just presses his fingers like on his brow and just whatever. Just clearly frustrated.
All right. How are we doing on time? We good, gamers?
It is approaching our allotted time.
All right. Then I'm going to have you guys make a group activity for your third day of downtime.
Ooh,
Then
fun.
we will take our little break. As you are awoken on the third day, Lucas informs you all. We left in a bit of a rush. I have not prepared enough food. I do not believe we will starve, but to travel comfortably, I would like for you all to do a little bit of fishing today.
That was gonna be my other downtime activity when I was done swimming.
Or web fishing.
Hell yeah.
So I'm excited.
That's pretty exciting. I was thinking about fishing too.
On this day, as you guys are peering over the side of the boat, you can actually see there is quite a lot of life beneath you. You can see the water is clear enough that there is what appears to be a sort of cold water reef beneath, and amongst it are several fish. How would you all like to go about fishing today?
We got any poles?
I have poles, I have buckets, I have a amount of bait that is probably bad, which means it's probably good.
What about spear guns?
Ah,
Am I able to use my
No.
crossbow and tie rope to it?
You are able to use your crossbow and tie rope to it.
Cool. I'm gonna get another feather for that from a bird.
Okay, I'll dip the line in the water, and once I hook something, then you shoot it while I pull it up. Deal?
Deal. Are you going to be in front of me? I might hit you.
Well, you better aim well then.
Okay. I'm really good at shooting.
Really good at shooting.
Think I'm
All
just taking
right, so
shots.
Bizarra's going to do some fishing, and Flint's going to do some fly fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh,
I
God.
fell in the water.
Off she
I was trying to
goes.
go to the
And
end of
she
the
goes.
boat.
I'll join you on the end of the boat.
On the end of the boat.
See?
That end of the boat is slippery.
It is, it is.
There we go.
There we go.
What about the rest of y'all? Giorno, Orpheus, Pandora, what are you guys thinking?
Orf's gonna grab a rod and decides to fish at the opposite end of the boat, the bow of the boat, and just kind of lean over the railing there and with his rod and enjoying the quiet.
We're on the bow.
Nice. On the bow.
Or stern, sorry.
Test your nautical knowledge.
I'm on the starboard side of the stern.
Hooray.
I'm gonna kind of join Orpheus over here, except I want to try to get on this platform, but I can't really drag myself up there.
Oh, up top. Hold
Yeah,
what was
like-
it? Alt? Keep
Yeah, it should be control gets you
Control?
heights.
Yeah, control gets you
Right
right.
now, there we go.
I want to
Uh-huh.
keep it traditional. I'm just gonna sit down and rod and bait.
Hell yeah. And dim sum?
Instead of like actually fishing, because it seems like everybody else is already doing that, I would like to use crafting to improve our like tools we have for fishing. Or like, I don't know, is there a net
Yeah, there's a
For,
net.
like catching fish or something.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to pretty much just like aid other people, I guess, in catching whatever they're catching. Maybe I could like craft a fishing rod to be better or something, or yeah.
Certainly. So let's do that first then. Let's see if we can help the fly fishing team have an improved chance of fishing.
Okay, what am I?
Crafting.
Crafting? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 18 plus 9.
That's pretty damn good. 27.
27, yeah.
So Vizar brings up a pole that looks like it's been sitting in a boat that has not been sailing for quite some time. The wood is sort of brittle. The line doesn't look great. And as she's getting ready to sort of like dip it in the water, Pandora offers to give it a little bit of a refurbishment. She takes out some oils. She makes the wood a little more flexible. She redoes the line in it. And it's looking pretty damn good now. All right.
Awesome.
For my fishers.
Thank you, my little friend.
You're welcome.
I guess the three of you who have lines in the water, because Flint is going to be taking the shot. Go
Yes.
ahead. I would like you to roll a d20 for me. No modifier, except Vizara, who is going to get a +3 from Dim Sum's refurbished rod.
Wow, +3.
+3.
Is it just
Whoa.
flat dice roll, not adding?
Flat dice roll, nothing
Right.
added.
9
I got a
plus
16.
3. Oh,
16, 9 plus 3, and...
I got a 2.
I'm gonna do the same thing when I shoot an arrow, so I feel you.
oh.
DiGiorno's
Don't leave me
having
hanging
a
down
rough
here.
day with the rod and isn't able to pull up anything particularly spectacular. Vizara manages to hook up some fish, pulls one out. Kyle, give me an attack roll against the fish.
Dude, hope it goes right through room. Oh, that's actually not bad. I just have to check what my attack is. I wasn't on that. Oh, I got a +10. Okay, that's a 22.
That will hit the fish. You successfully spear what appears to be a flounder, a pretty large fish.
Ooh, that's good eating.
You bring that
I
in.
I do that, but I do not pull the rope. I hand the rope to Vizar and I say, "You're strong. Can you pull this fish in for me?"
I roll my eyes. I already was.
That's why the rope was moving so fast. Thank you.
And Orpheus, you managed to pull up quite a few fish. They're not big like the flounder is, but you're pulling in consistently from back behind the ship. It seems that going out the back side of the ship is the way to go. You pull up snapper after snapper after snapper. Scap, if you would like, you may take lore fishing.
What?
Do I do I trade that in for
No.
lore hunting?
No, you get it.
I
That
just
is-
add it.
You just get it.
I just
it's
get
an
it?
additional lore for free.
I wrote it in notes, so if you don't have access, we can always add it in later for you.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take lore fishing. Why not?
Yeah.
What?
It's free.
There you
It
go.
just sits
It's-
there.
Let me
It's
know when
free.
we
It's
get
free.
back together, Peepus, when we're all converging our fish. We need to say something to Orpheus.
That is what's happening. After a day of fishing, you all come back together.
How did you fare on the... I don't remember what side of the boat you were on. I know I'm a swashbuckler, but it looks like you're on the front. How did you do?
The opposite side. You guys were on the front of the boat.
Ah, port.
Wrong.
How'd you do with your fish?
I'm not ready. I had a pretty good haul. Pretty impressed. I
Oh,
haven't been
those are
fishing in
very
a while.
cute. It's not
missed
necessarily
it.
the size. It's, what you do with the rod. So that was a great job. Look at this flounder. It's huge. We got one big one. And just hold it up.
Yeah.
It's got a big hole in it because I
That's-
shot it with an arrow. And
It's got a big hole.
And the rope is hopefully still in Vizara's hand.
What? Why'd you shoot it?
Yeah, I got the fish.
Oh,
To make it easier to pull in.
I heard it talking snap. See what I did there?
And Lucas gives you a thumbs up from behind Orpheus.
I grab another feather from a bird.
Or if just you could just feel his soul leaving his body with just these terrible puns, right? And it's just
They do usually keep some kind of gun on fishing boats for
They
exactly
do.
that.
well,
But
yeah,
this
I
is
know.
not a fishing boat.
No, and that wasn't a gun either.
This-
Nope.
No.
I finally hit a
Alright.
shot.
The end of your third day comes to a close, and this seems as good a time as any for us to take a rest.
Woo!
Lovely.
Resting is, downtime is sure hard work. I love a good rest after my downtime.
A rest for our rest time.
The time of the session where you get up, you stretch, you get something to eat, get some water, go to the bathroom, as we will do the same. We do every session. We'll be back shortly. We'll be around to answer questions, hang out with y'all. Feel free to ask.
Yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes on the clock.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. It is our 4th day on the high seas, gamers. As we return from our short rest, have you thought about what you potentially might want to do on your 4th day of downtime activity?
Yes.
You already
Yes.
know what I'm doing.
You already know it. I've got my document open ready. I'm gonna get that swimming skill up. All right.
Gotcha.
So who would
Yeah.
like to tell me a downtime activity?
How's the weather on day 4?
Day 4, it is a beautiful sunny day. The wind is a little bit stronger, but the boat seems to be moving at roughly the same pace. The big noticeable difference is that the air is continuing to get colder, and today it's a little bit harder to breathe.
Perfect for endurance swimming.
Perfect for endurance swimming. All right, so Vizara is going to take a dip in the pool. Is anyone joining Vizara in training athletics by swimming?
Come on, you know you want to.
I'm torn. I kind of did, and I had other plans though.
Okay.
You know what?
You can be on throwing me a line duty again if you want. Making sure I don't drown.
Well, well, no. I'm gonna change my plans. I think I'm gonna go this time with Vizara.
Yeah.
Right. Orf's going swimming. Okay.
What are you swimming in?
Just, just my undies, man. I don't have anything else.
Strip down to your skivvies.
Yeah, I'm stripping down to my skivvies.
All right. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I clap you on the back and go, you sure you can handle the cold water?
And just feel the force of you, just because you're big lady.
Big lady.
I just thought I'd try something a little different.
Don't worry, if you start to fall behind, I'll carry you on my back.
All right.
Dim Sum, what is Pandora gonna do today?
Oh, okay, so Pandora will, I think she'll try to do medicine again, try to up her medicine skill to expert, hopefully. But I think she'll do it, yeah, hopefully. She'll do it by trying to patch up, Chewie.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do some medicine on the rat. Good stuff.
Okay.
Good stuff.
I had some role
Am I
play for
rolling?
that, but
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh yeah, you're just asking what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Am I Oh yeah, no rolls. Okay, got it.
What's DeJarna gonna do?
Well, after a rough day of catching no fish,
Mm-hmm.
since the air is getting heavier and I'm assuming there's like dust particles are being more visible and I'm starting to maybe feel something weird.
You are.
I'd like
yes.
to try to up my nature.
Ooh,
okay. I don't know if I can really commune or use my kineticist powers to maybe to try to learn about this like moon dust that's kind of floating around or try to compare it to things that I know. I don't know. I just try my best to learn what I can from this moon dust since old homeboy isn't telling us anything about it. So.
Okay. All right. So gonna try to learn about the moon dust with the communal of your kineticist abilities. And Kyle, what's Flint gonna be up to today?
Okay, you let me know, Peepus, how you feel about this. Either
Okay. That's
I
always a
have
good
a
sign.
thievery kit, and I can work to become a master if that is possible to do in these 3 days in thievery, or I wouldn't mind trying to be about and kind of dexterily maneuver around the ship, whether it's like flying up the like the sails and like trying to like whipping myself around the boat and kind of doing some stretches and some calisthenics out here and get my acrobatics up to expert.
Okay, so both are a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Acrobatics will be significantly easier
Yeah,
for you
that makes
because you
sense.
are currently not at a level where you can become a master naturally.
Okay.
That will be very difficult for you.
Yeah, no worries. So I'm thinking that that's probably the move then. I would like to train my acrobatics up to expert, or attempt to.
Hey, gonna do some top man activity. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, then we begin with some swimming, shall we? Orpheus and Vizara strip down to the skivvies and jump into the water. It is abrasively cold today. It seems as though the closer you get to Khol Doraz, the water is getting colder and colder.
God
Makes sense.
damn, it's so cold.
I'd like to say that you get used to it, but you don't really.
You've been swimming in this?
Every day.
Golly.
It's great exercise. You'll feel great afterwards.
If you say so. Fucking cold. Oh.
All right. As you guys are swimming through, wave after wave coming off the boats, propelling yourself alongside, let's get athletics rolls out of Orpheus and Vizara.
Okay.
Orpheus, Scap, is Orpheus trained in athletics or is he an
Yes.
expert?
He's
Okay, so you're
trained.
both going for expert here.
Yep.
Do I get a +1 or a +2 from
Plus
my previous?
2.
Let's go.
Because you have been training.
Scap, go ahead.
I rolled hot. 18 plus 7, so 25.
25. Okay, that is a success, but not critical.
Ooh.
So you are 1 degree closer to being an expert.
Well, then I can tell you already that it was a success, but not a critical success. So I
Did you get the same number?
rolled a 23 total.
23 is a success, but not a critical success, but you are now 3 degrees closer.
Let's go! I just need this dice to work with me.
Just gotta cooperate. You only gotta hit it once for expert, twice for
I know.
master, and 3 times for legend.
Well, it's just now I have a +13 to the dice roll, so eventually
Pretty
we'll
good.
get there.
You'll get there.
We'll get there.
It certainly will get there. A long day of
swim at a
swimming
time.
leaves you both tired, but physically fit.
Oh, it feels so good to get out of that water.
I'm guessing that the sun is not gonna warm us up as much as the dust starts to settle in.
It's not obscuring yet, but yeah, you can assume as the dusk gets thicker, the sun's not gonna be as kind to you.
Okay, well then I'm gonna stand. Hold on, wait. I'm trying to manipulate my. There we go.
Belly up.
Yep, sunbathing.
Honestly, that is actually a really good call. I'm going to join for sunbathing just to warm up a bit.
Mm-hmm. The warmth of the sun is a welcome change from the cold of the water.
Oh my God.
You're stuck a
I
little
could do-
bit.
I
There are
know.
lots of little fiddly bits on this boat to get stuck
There
on,
we
and I
go.
apologize.
It's like, I know, it's like trying not to. I did it.
Feels nice to warm my scales.
Okay. Yeah. So, Dim Sum, you're going to spend some time looking at Chewie, checking the wounds for anything. Tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Chewie with me. And I'm gonna, inspect all his wounds. Maybe, like, lay him down if he'll allow me to. Yeah. How bad are his wounds again?
I believe Chewy's at half health, right?
I think he's a little under half. Yeah,
A
he
little
took-
under half.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got chewed up.
Took a lot of deep scratch marks from that cat.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll assess the wounds and see how deep they are, see if it, like, needs to be stitched or, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll
Alright.
bandage him up.
So you're gonna go through the whole medical procedure. You're giving him the examination. You're gonna lie him down, check the wounds, bandage him up. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to test your medicine, Dim Sum, and remember you have a +1 from your previous success.
I get a +1 on top of
Yes.
my
On top of your
plus
normal
whatever.
rolls. Yes, because you
Oh,
you've
okay.
trained once.
Yes, I have trained once. Okay, here it goes. That is, God, I can't read. 15 plus 7 because of the +1.
Okay. That is a success,
22.
but not a critical success.
Oh, okay.
So you have
So what does that mean?
You now have a circumstance of 2 the next time you train medicine.
How many circumstances are you supposed to get?
However many it takes you to get to the number I'm looking for.
And these carry
got
for, like you said, if she at any point during another, like let's say someone doesn't critical here, whether it's me doing acrobatics or anything like that, they carry until we try to train it at any point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It basically carries till you succeed.
It's like The Sims.
Oh, okay. I
Mhm.
see. So each time that I try, it gets easier, because will I have +2 the next time I try?
Yes, you will
Is
have
that what you're
+2.
saying? Oh,
Mhm.
gotcha. Okay, got it.
That's
got
why
it. Okay,
Val,
cool.
the next time Val goes swimming, Vizara will have +3. Because Vizara has successfully trained 3 times. Actually, nobody's failed their training yet, which is awesome.
Okay, I guess my next question is gonna be, because it was a success, is Chewy a little better, or?
So examining Chewy, you being small and Chewy also being so small, he is not as scared of you as other, humanoids might be. So he's very trusting of your actions when you are working with him. You lay him down, you examine the wounds, and you see he's not experiencing any sort of like infection. So you can easily patch him up and treat him.
Okay, sounds good. Pandora will be like, hey Orpheus, I did my best to help Chewy out here, but I think I might need to treat him again at a later time.
Or if like gets up out of like laying in the sun and it's just just actually kind of I'm thinking he's more like shocked and like angry, like what the hell are you doing with Chewy? What are you doing with him?
I love him. I am a healer, sorta.
Is he okay?
Yeah, I bandaged him up. I mean, I am probably gonna have to assess his wounds again later. So far, I've only just bandaged him up, but there is no infection, so at least there's that. Don't take him into the water with you. Not that I think you would, because he's a rat. But anyway, I'll take a look at him again later. See how his wounds are
Okay.
healing up.
Well, much obliged.
Yeah,
Thanks.
he's part of the team.
Yeah. He's a very special rat.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
And then she just like, goes and like does something else, like starts reading or something. I don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, Ife, let's talk Moondust, shall we?
Oh boy.
So where are you at on the boat? Currently on the board, I've got you still hanging out on the back. Are you still chilling on the back of the boat?
I like the spot. Yeah. I enjoy like the opposite direction the boat goes. You can see the ripples from the back of the boat. I like that. Very calming.
Yeah, there's a beautiful tranquility to the back of the boat as you can see the movement in the water, the churning of the sea behind it. And as you watch the waves turn, you can see a sort of silvery gray particle in the air. You are familiar with dust. You know that this is, as Captain Meloganaster has described it, likely the dust from Khol Doraz in the air. How would you like to observe it to try this nature check?
Ooh. So if it's possible, if I can see it, I'd like to try to maybe, control a little bit of it, like be able to bring some particles to me and like kind of, if it's like have them sit in my hand.
It is stone.
Ooh. Not cheese. Guy's a fucking liar.
It's not cheese.
Yeah. I'd like to get maybe not like a super big handful, right? But enough to observe and look through and sift through my hands.
So you channel your elemental gate of earth. You reach down within yourself and pull at the elemental strings that bond us all together, and you watch as these spirals of dust in the air begin to move towards your hand as you have commanded them. In your palm, there is about 3 grams of moon dust.
Awesome, yeah.
I would like you to roll nature to try to learn about this moon dust.
You got it. All right, I got a +8.
Oh, I should actually specify. Are we...
Okay.
This is training nature, right? This is what you want to do?
That was my intention, yes.
Okay. So you're going to use this to get closer to nature.
Yes.
The roll
Yes.
remains the same.
Oh, here we go. Can I use my hero point for this? Or
You can. You have not used a hero point this session, so...
I will use the hero point on the one that I just rolled.
Hot damn. Nobody wants to fail at training.
2 more ones and you got 3 grams in your hand.
Okay, well, I rolled a 1 again.
Oh no! The
Oh,
universe has
It's just not meant to
decided...
be.
Oh no!
Not meant to be.
So, are you trained in nature at all, or is this an untrained skill for you?
I am trained. I am a T. This is a small T beside nature.
Excellent. So you have training in here. As you are going to examine the dust, the moon dust, you're kind of moving with it, and it doesn't feel like any stone you've ever encountered before. It doesn't have the sort of the presence of a granite. It doesn't have the strength of a marble. It doesn't have the elegance of an obsidian. It is an entirely different feel to it. It feels strange. It feels almost absent in your hand, like the dust itself isn't truly stone and yet obeys your command, so it clearly must be. And as you're pondering the mystery of the stone, you watch as it sort of leaves your hand, like you've lost some kind of control over it. Your kinetic gate's still up, you attempt to re-grasp it, and it comes back to you in wisps, but you spend most of the day attempting to recongeal it into your hand, to recollect some kind of meaningful amount, but the winds push it away.
I'm
So
sad.
some information gathered, but no training succeeded.
Fair enough. Kind of on brand.
Fair. Sometimes it's like that.
Mysterious moon.
That leaves us with the high-flying adventures of Flint.
Yeah, I think today, being that we can feel it's getting colder out, that Flint is more than likely going to try to figure out his aptitude to be able to just kind of get around quickly. It'll help him keep warm, but it'll also help him keep up with like trying to be an elusive like swashbuckler that was training the first day and second day through the information on just kind of how to be crafty and how to be bird-like and peacock and kind of flourish. It's kind of adapted the whole role of like the feathers on him are symbolizing a bird. So I think that he would picture himself trying to be a bird cutting through the wind and kind of trying to be very, very like maneuver happy and acrobatic, as opposed to athletic and trying to like, you know, jump heights or push things and be stronger. I think he would try to be a little more crafty.
I get what you're saying. Now, Flint has the emissary background, correct?
Yes.
So he is known for going places and sort of talking things out as a sort of a diplomat, if you will.
He's like he was a is transponder the right word I want to use? Where he would take messages, notes, parts of information, which is why his lore is for like a city, because he spent his years, besides pickpocketing, but also delivering and concealing messages as an emissary. So yeah, like more of that.
Has Flint traveled by boat before? Like, actually, and not in a prison boat?
Only in shallow waters near docks. Never like open sea.
Never open sea. Okay, so this is a new experience for you to be sailing around and zipping through the ropes of the sails like a topman, huh?
Yeah, he's never seen water on all four sides.
All right. Then, let me get that acrobatics roll out of you.
Here we go. Come on, Flint. That is a 19 on the roll. Take a picture. And a 10 plus acrobatics, so it's a 29 total.
29? Oh, and you are trained in acrobatics,
I am,
correct?
yes. This is my tiny T.
That is one shy of the critical success.
I had to literally roll critical to get it. We were close,
Your first
though.
one
It was
always-
a really good
your
roll.
First one always has to be a critical.
Yes.
But now, you got up there. So, as you are swinging around in the ropes, even though this is a new experience for Flint, it feels natural. You grab onto the briny rope, the salty rope, and swing through the air. You feel the chilled breeze. You see the sun peeking through the holes and rivets in the sails. And every once in a while you stop to catch your breath because, man, dirt in the air is not super great. But at a point, you find yourself on top of the sails, at the solid piece of the biframe that holds the back sail aloft. You gaze out over the sea. You see the sun as it's dipping down towards the edge of the water. And Flint has come far from being what could be considered a glorified mailman to his own man. You have one success in acrobatics. As our fourth day on the water comes to a close, you reconvene with the captain for another meal. You have leftover food from your fishing escapades. The flounder is still providing dinner for the night, and there's still all the snapper that Orpheus pulled up as well. And the captain, enjoying salted meats for the 4th day, so he does not seem to tire from them, says,
In another life, you all would have made for wonderful sailors. It seems you're really at home here on the boat.
It almost feels like it's becoming more natural. And I do say that this was the life that was for me. And maybe the sea is another adventure sometime after these few short days, and I will return.
The wonderful thing about the sea is she's always here waiting for you. Literally lapping at the shore to bring you back in.
She.
Oh yes, the sea is a beautiful woman. Have you not seen her?
Flint just like walks over to an edge and just stares at her. See.
Now the air is going to get more cloudy in the coming days. I recommend you use your breathing apparatus, your rebreathers, as we get into these, shall we say, hazy days.
What are these rebreathers exactly?
would you like me to tell you what they are as a mechanic? Or would you like to know
yeah.
as Vizara what they are?
Well, both.
Both, okay.
Visara's wondering how that will impact her swimming.
The rebreather is a device of alchemical nature that has been manufactured by clever scientists that allows us to breathe particulate matter out of the air. It is like a net you put over your face. It keeps the harsh particles out of our mouths. Does not work in the water. So,
Okay.
mechanically, what that means is basically you gotta put this thing on and it allows you to breathe the air without inhaling the moon dust.
Okay, so it's like an N95.
Yeah. It's like an N95.
I don't want to swim in that.
No.
Okay, noted.
Yeah, filters gases, doesn't filter liquids. There is a version of it for liquids, but that is not the one he has.
Because often when I think of rebreather, I think of like a device that helps you breathe underwater longer.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is the traditional use of that word, yeah.
Okay. Disappointing, but fine.
I know, you want to go down and see the shipwrecks.
Yeah. It's okay. Eventually. My wish will come true someday.
I mean, I did put them there, so they must be there for something at some point.
Exactly. I don't want your hard work building this set to go to waste.
Definitely not there for my neurosis of I just need to fill this ocean with things to make it feel alive. Definitely not.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Is there anything else you guys would like to do on the final evening, or the fourth evening here? This is not the final evening.
We've
I
got
guess
2 more days, right?
2 more full days, and then the arrival will be at some point on your 7th day of sailing.
Okay.
GM Peepus, I would like to remove my armor and put on my cold weather clothes that I got from the market.
That is a good idea. What do your cold weather clothes look like? What did you get?
Oh, I got what's called clothing, parentheses, cold-weather.
That's fair.
That's
That's
all it
fair.
says, but I could, if we need to, I could describe what they look like.
Yeah, describe to me what they look like. What are you wearing?
Yeah.
What's the new fit?
While shopping, this is some of the common stuff that we were shopping for. So kind of just like, moseying around looking for like different things. Like picked up another thieves toolkit, picked up some torches, an extra thing of soap since I used it, you know, and went a little bit of clothing shopping and went into a store and found some apparel that looked comfy, but it also looked like a polar bear, so Flint got it. So now he's going to be wearing this like bright white outfit, like the hairs of the polar bear, not like the skin of the polar bear, but is going to be like, it's fruity on the inside, and it's like sleek down white, like almost like just like a giant like fur coat, and it fashions down almost like a full suit, like down like his legs, like they kind of like fashion together with like belts around it, and they can wrap around and keep him nice and warm. And he can tighten around the neck or the headdress part, picture like an Eskimo, but like just a full like bright, like super noticeable person. Thinks he's probably fancy, probably just looks like a big giant marshmallow man.
I was gonna say, are you wearing a designer parka? Is that what you're describing for me?
Let me see.
Like just like a
It's
massive.
4 silver pieces. This is fake.
Oh no, he got scammed.
He probably got scammed. He probably thinks he looks really cool, and he probably just looks like a marshmallow.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
But it's warm.
All right. But it's very warm, and on the 5th day with the sun beating down, the wind has slowed considerably, but the air is chilled. It actually feels as though the wind was carrying away some of the cold, but now with the wind slowed down, the air is thick with this dust. You almost all wake up to some form of coughing.
I'm going to put on my rebreather.
You put
Give
on
me
your
that.
rebreather.
Give me that thing.
Yeah, I think
There
it's
is
rebreather
one that
time.
is appropriately sized for Vizara. I guess shape is
Because
probably
I
the
didn't even
better.
think about my different face shape.
Mm-hmm. On this, the 5th day, what would you guys like to do for your downtime activities?
I would like to train nature again.
Okay, doing some work with Chewie again?
Yeah.
Okay. Other thoughts? Other people? Anybody joining in the activity?
Not this particular one. I got something in mind for mine.
No? What do you have in mind then?
Oh, I think I might also try what I was trying again.
Going for the nature with the moon?
You bringing up a question made me think of maybe trying to do something else. Maybe this time, I don't know, maybe like lore mining or something. I don't know if lore mining will pertain to. I know it's not.
Oh, you want
the
to
act of mining,
you want to increase your lore. Oh, okay.
but I think it'd be relatable. I think it'd be relatable.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What about Pandora Dimsum? Where's she going?
She's probably gonna check on Chewie again. And
Okay.
like, try to do another medicine check.
Sure. We'll do
I want
another.
it so bad.
I want it so bad.
I want it. Yeah, so.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Kyle, what about Flint?
I think, and tell me if this is capable, obviously, with the either the design of the cold wearing clothes and the rebreather, or with some sort of knowledge now of what we're going to encounter with these zealots and these religious people, possibly, because we don't know if they're actually real or not. Is there a way that I can create or / I guess secure a disguise to be able to blend in with them when we land?
So to know what you are making, you would have to do research. You would
Okay.
have to spend a downtime researching the Alabaster Order.
Okay. So not enough from talking to my friend Lucas just yet.
Nah.
Okay. You know
Nah.
what? I feel like without material and him not really knowing, he just knows that there's stupid peoples that live in dust weather, that I think I'll pass on that then. And instead, I think I'm torn between long-term resting because we had one rest and I still need to rest, or trying to train acrobatics again. But I feel like I'm gonna need another 19 now to get this acrobatics up to expert. So do I want to do that, or do I want to train something else out of untrained? Because the only
It's
other
significantly easier to get out of untrained.
Yeah, I'm just like the only thing I could think is deception is something that I just feel like I haven't keyed in on, and it's closely related to a lot of the things I'm doing. So I think I would like to go try to get out of untrained for deception into trained.
Okay, all right, going for deception. Cool. All right, and Val, what is Vizara doing today? Are we swimming?
Well, even though I do have, I can breathe fire because I am a gold dragon by heritage.
You have the instinct, yes.
Yes, yeah. I think it would be a bad combination to swim in very cold water and also not be able to breathe the air well when I come up. So I'll change gears and see. I'll do some chatting with Lucas. See if he can show me how to be more deft with my fingers. Some thievery training maybe.
Oh, okay, some thievery. Is Vizara trained in thievery?
She is not.
So this is an untrained into trained. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thievery. All right, make a note of that.
Oftentimes, when she tries to take something, she just smashes her way through. But after being on our journey, she started to realize that maybe we need a lighter touch sometimes.
Ooh, growth.
A little bit more dexterity. She's not going full crafting healer, but being a little bit more dexterous, I think, would be helpful.
Good stuff. All right, then let's begin today with Orf and Chewy. So Orf, Chewy's got a couple of bandages on that Pandora has applied yesterday.
Yeah. I think the plan for today is because Chewy doesn't have a rebreather, right? So
Chewy does not.
So, and as it's getting colder, I am gonna dust off my traveler's cloak that I bought at the very beginning of this campaign. I can finally use it.
Hot damn.
Hot damn.
Chekhov's cloak has become usable.
But my plan for working with Chewy is because the air is getting, it's getting heavy with the ash and or the particles anyway. I want Chewy to like be comfortable with moving around in my cloak and to try to like shield himself from the atmosphere. So essentially having like working with like my cloak as a way to like as a rebreather in a way to try to like so he's not suffering out here in the elements.
That seems reasonable. Okay. So you issue your commands to Chewy. Chewy's in a little bit better spirits today now that he's not, having his open wounds exposed to the air and the moon dust. So go ahead, give me that nature roll.
Come on, Chewy. No. It is a 14 plus 7
Is that including the 1 you get from last time you did this?
plus 8.
Mm-hmm. So
that would
22?
22.
Okay. That is a success, but not a critical success. Bumping you up to 2 successes in nature now. As you're issuing commands to Chewie to have him sort of shield himself in your traveler's cloak and your garb to prevent the dust, you observe 2 things. Chewie is receptive to the command. He seems to be listening to you a lot more alertly now. He seems to be following what you are saying with, not less hesitancy, but less external distraction. So he's doing what you are wanting him to do. While you have him moving around in the cloak and keeping himself sheltered, the other thing you observe is that the dust is settling on this cloak visibly. So it was probably a good idea to get him into shelter.
Right on. Attaboy, Chewie.
Okie. Alright, so then DiGiorno is gonna do some mining lore, I believe?
Yep. Thought I'd switch it up.
Hell yeah. So, we going for the same general vibe? Gonna channel the elements, get some dirt in your hand, and see what you know?
I want to try something else that might probably be way above my head.
Let me know. Tell me what you want to do.
All right. So at the beginning of the day, I've noticed some of the others, putting on the was it the rebreather? Is that what it's called? The rebreather?
Yes, the rebreather.
I want to try before putting on the rebreather. I want to see if I'm able to, after a night's rest, I guess, to try to control the dust enough around me to prevent it from coming like into my face or my mouth, or like letting me breathe, give me enough room to breathe without having to put the rebreather on.
Okay, I see what you're saying. This will be a difficult task for you. It is not one you
Sure.
cannot do, but it will require a lot of concentration.
Willing to try.
Okay. So we are going to, with our knowledge of mining and our knowledge of the earth and the things around it, we're going to attempt to channel the minerals of the moon based off of the minimal information you got yesterday.
Yep.
So go ahead, test your lore mining.
This time I got a +6 instead of an 8. Oh boy. This time I rolled a 5, so 11.
That's 5 times better than yesterday's roll.
Wow.
Not considered a failure for the purposes of the exercise here. As you are channeling around you in attempts to sort of push the moon dust of Khol Doraz away from your body, you are successful. You are able to sort of create a bubble in which the particles are deflected around you, and anyone who observes you can see it moves over you like a slipstream passing onto the air behind you as you're moving towards Khol Doraz. But it is demanding to keep this up. For the first hour, it's no tax on your body, it's no tax on your mind. The second hour, it becomes aware that you are doing this. Your kinetic gate is still up, it's still held, but it is not an effortless hold anymore. By hour 4, there is a physical strain. It feels like you are lifting a great weight. And by hour 5, your gate is dropped, and you are forced to get your rebreather.
Good training.
Very good
I
training.
concede.
And you get yourself your one additional success in lore mining. Dim sum.
Yes.
So Pandora's gonna check on the Chewy, who's all bundled up in a cloak now.
Okay. She will try again.
Okay, so
To
anything different
heal.
today?
No, I think she'll do the same thing. I don't know. What does a healer's kit even come with?
So the
Like if
healer's
there's
kit,
like ointment. then
there are
maybe she'll
ointments in
put
there,
some-
yes.
Yeah, she'll put some ointment on it and rebandage like the wounds.
Very good. Okay, so you're gonna redress the wounds, apply ointments, and just do an overall, I guess, physical checkup on Chewy. Go ahead, roll your
Yes.
medicine roll for me.
Okay. Ugh, that's not good. I'm gonna use a hero point. Wait, is that what they're called? Yeah, it's
Yep,
called hero
you're gonna
point.
use your hero
Okay,
point.
let's try. Okay, I rolled a 7, so hopefully this is better. What if it's lower? That would suck. Here we go. Oh, okay. It was barely better. But I get +2 now, right? So
Get the +2.
Ah, dang. Okay. Well, it's a 9 plus 8, so 17. It's not even a 20. So
And so that moves you up to 3 trainings of medicine. So you go over to examine Chewy. Chewy's bundled up in the traveler's cloak that Orph has given him to protect him from the elements. The big blockade for moving your progress forward here is that Chewy is now basically in like a little hamster hole. Like he's running around in the sleeves, he's zipping around. And it's hard to get him to hold still. You do still successfully dress his wounds. You do make sure he's got the appropriate amount of ointments and creams placed onto him. But it's he's not a very cooperative patient.
okie doke.
And you were going to say?
17 was a success?
17 is considered a success for training.
Interesting. Okay.
Doesn't fall
I honestly
in the...
I did not think that was a success, but okay.
Yeah, and the degrees of
That's
success here, it's a little bit wider.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she'll also get her respirator, throw that on, and after seeing Chewy and like attending to Chewy, I think she thinks about Sir Egbert.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question. It is a
Yeah.
familiar. Can I dismiss my familiar?
You can.
Okay, then when it is like, I'll probably just dismiss him now because it sounds like it's already becoming harder to breathe. So I will just dismiss Sir Egbert, yes, and resummon him at a later time.
Okay. Up to this point, Egbert's been mostly chilling below deck, where it's, a little more cozy and a little less worrisome that the corgi's going to get knocked off the board. And when you dismiss Egbert, he gives you a little lick on the cheek, and then kind of does a little sparkle of sort of magical confetti until he is resummoned later.
Okey-doke.
In doing so, he drops the saddlebag full of gold.
I put the saddlebag in my bag. Wait, actually, I'm small. I don't think my bag.
I don't know if you can carry that.
Okay, you know what? I'm pretty sure. Okay, wait. My corgi is larger than me.
Your
so-
corgi is size medium, yes.
Yeah, let me give this back to somebody else.
I'll carry it, little lady.
Okay, thank you.
And if anyone's worried about Sir Egbert, he's fine. He exists between spaces, so until Pandora resummons Egbert, nothing bad will happen to him. Nothing bad can happen to him.
Yeah.
It's great like that. Alright. That was dim sum. So, Kyle, tell me about Flint.
I was thinking about the way to use deceptive tactics on the boat with people that you care about.
Mhm.
So instead of, and tell me if this is possible, instead of like
Sure.
lying or I don't know, forgery is even deception, and we can stretch it. I was thinking of maybe, since I've been training in like my acrobatics and I've been learning how to be more of a swashbuckler, is there any way that like I could feign or fake attacks and then like pseudo attack and then like kind of like I'm like juking someone out and work on that as like a deceptive tactic?
Absolutely.
Oh,
In
okay,
any
sweet.
sword play, the
Yeah.
feint is an essential attack.
Oh, I was so close. I was like faint. This is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I can, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I'd love to do that. I'd love to work on fainting attacks then and try to train specifically in deception.
Very good. So, as any good swordsman will tell you, the feint is the control of the enemy's mind. You cannot always control their blade, you cannot always control their action, but if you control their mind, you manipulate both in either respect. Flint spends the day drawing his blade and focusing on the simple movements of the fingers, not to betray his actions, but to show where the blade could be, to trick the feeble-minded who dare to cross blades with him. Kyle, I would like you to give me a deception roll.
All right, this isn't going to be nearly as impressive as my last roll, but we'll try.
You never know.
It is a 14 plus 3 is a 17.
Okay, 17. Now, you are not trained
No,
in
I'm
deception,
untrained.
correct?
Correct.
So that is considered a success, regardless. Moves you in there. So you have 1 training in deception and 1 in acrobatics. What weapon do you wield? Or is it a rapier or a scimitar?
No, it's a scimitar.
Okay, the scimitar is weighted heavily towards the blade. So as you're moving it around with the finger work, you're practicing the delicate movements required to supplement the blade into different positions and prepare an attack that the opponent is not expecting. It's tiring work. Your forearms are burning by the end of the day today. It's a lot of work for Flint. But it's work well spent. Which should bring us to Vizara, correct?
Yes.
All right,
I have a
Val.
question though. Flint
Yes.
is or Kyle, is Flint left or right-handed, or does he switch back and forth?
That's a great question I've never thought about. I will say right-handed.
Noted. I was just curious. All right, so I go up to Lucas at the start of the day and I go, "Well, I figure you're probably the person to ask here. I wanna be more helpful while we're exploring and adventuring. I feel like I need a more dexterous touch than just a brute force one. Can you teach me a little bit of thievery?"
Ah, yes, very good. You understand. A hammer is a beautiful tool, but it is a tool with one purpose, and many tools a toolkit does make. I will help you in this.
He pulls out of his pocket a red marble. And he says,
This was given to me by a beautiful woman in Aramesh. I would like you to take this out of my pocket.
Vizar just freaking reaches out, ham fist, to
and he
grab it.
swats your hand away and says, Hammers! Hammers!
It is wrong tool for this. If I can see you, you will not get this out of my pocket. You must be cunning. You must get me when I am not expecting it. If you wish to have the light fingers, you must let everyone else do the work for you.
Then I try the old tap tap him on the shoulder on the opposite side. Look over there.
He
Then,
you tap him on the shoulder. He looks over there. And you slide your hand into his pocket. The marble is not there, and he says, "Oh no. I am not some child on the playground. You must try harder than that."
clearly, there's some techniques for tools, for more tools that I need to learn.
Let me show you. Go ahead,
Sure.
make your thievery roll, Val.
I rolled a 17, and I do have a +2.
Ooh. That's a 19? One shy of the value needed to become trained in thievery.
Oh my god.
As your day goes on, you spend time with Lucas, and Lucas is doing the various different things on the ship. He's teaching you ways to sort of distract, ways to draw the attention away from your prey, and then slip things in. He watches you as you are working. He comes up to Orpheus while he's working with Chewie, and he discusses with Orpheus the health of Chewie. In doing so, you watch as he absolutely slips the red marble into Orpheus's hood. Before the conversation is over, he points back to Chewie. Orpheus's eyes move away, and the marble is removed from his hood. While DiGiorno is keeping up his kinetic gait, you watch as he rolls the red marble into DiGiorno's slipstream, and with DiGiorno concentrating, it moves around him as an orbit, and it comes back into his hand, and he says, "You never take your eyes off of it. You never, ever take your eyes off of it."
Very interesting. I'm furiously taking notes.
The day is waning long. You have one attempt to try to acquire this red marble. How would Vizara try to get the marble?
While we're figuring out dinner, we're looking at dinner. So he's nice and distracted. And I reach my very long arm around the back to slip just 2 fingers into his pocket. So, hopefully the correct pocket.
Vizar has been tracking his pocket all day and his movements of this marble as to where it may be. When you slip your fingers in, you feel 2 round objects of the appropriate size.
You want me to flip a coin?
Yes. Do you take
What,
the
really?
one on the right, or do you take the one on the left?
I'm gonna go with the left.
Vizara pulls her hand out of the pocket and holds a red marble.
Yes!
And Lucas looks at you and smiles and says, "Very good. Very good."
I smile back and go, I know you let me do that, but I'll take it anyway.
Ah, then you've already begun your second lesson. As you enjoy your meal, Lucas looks at all of you and says, we will only be sailing for 2 days longer. I will be delivering you soon to your benefactor. It will be a bittersweet parting, but perhaps not as long as you may think."
What does that mean? You coming
But I'm
with
not just
us?
going to leave you there.
Ah. He'll be there to pick us up.
Of course.
Then I'm gonna ask what nobody has asked yet, specifically. What are we trying to do on Khol Doraz? What do you mean when we're done? What are?
I have
Do we
been
have a mission?
I have been
A
tasked with
quest?
one thing and one thing very simply. I must deliver you to Abram Zarak. And when he is done with you, you will get back on my boat and you will go wherever it is you need to go.
We knew that already.
Not implicitly, though. It's not
Yeah, I
been
guess that's fair.
explicitly said. It's been implied, but has not been said.
Oh, okay. Can't wait to meet this benefactor.
Yes, he is very eager to meet you as well.
Getting a little tired of adventuring for nothing. This is a wild goose chase, for all I know.
But is the chase of the goose not the adventure of itself? To say it was for nothing, that is a bit dramatic, wouldn't you say? Have you not helped people? Have you not made profit?
I pull out 2 feathers from what I've been collecting in my cap and on my wardrobe, and I say, I think these are geese feathers. We have been chasing the geese. It's so much fun.
Even selfishly, we just needed to do this for ourselves anyway.
I feel like we're just doing this just because we got thrown in prison and we have nowhere else to go.
Maybe that's why you're doing it.
Purpose is a interesting beast. It can be whatever you ascribe to it. I could say, sure, I was paid to take you to cross the waters. I was paid to take you. But is that my purpose? Is that why I brought you out on this beautiful ocean? Who can say? Only I. Because I ascribe the purpose to the journey that I am taking.
There's
least
lots
your
of
purpose
reasons
is
for
real.
There's lots of reasons for all the different things that we've done so far. And there's plenty more reasons to see the next part of it.
Absolutely. Why, just think in Earth. You came to me with purpose. You wanted to leave. Maybe that was a selfish purpose. Maybe it was you did not want to return to the jail. But you had purpose. And now on the boat we ride. You helped me. You got me out of that armpit of a town that I have been in so long. I had not seen the sea. And that I am grateful. I'm very grateful.
I suppose.
Perspective is very important.
I walk my way over to Orpheus and I hold out the 2 feathers that are probably not geese feathers, but I offer them to him. Be a goose. Chase what you desire.
Well, what I desired was a lie, so...
Make a new one. Something forward. Stop looking back so often.
Orf just kind of looks off to the ocean.
I stick both of the feathers in his hood.
Get these damn feathers out of my hood!
I'll get more later. And then I like skip off.
The whimsy of Flint carries him away. Your 5th night on the boat comes to an end, and your final day of downtime awaits you as you all wake. Today is a little bit different. The sun is becoming obscured by dirt. The air is visible around you. You can see it moving, almost like a thick gray haze. It has a distinctive smell even with the rebreather on. It smells
Easy?
dry.
Oh.
It's cheesy. Smells like an aged Gouda.
Oh no.
Well, I've
So
got
it
one of
was
those.
Cheeseland.
Vizara fell asleep with her Gouda inside the rebreather. No, but it
I will
smells
neither confirm nor
dry,
deny.
almost like the ash of a desert. On your final day of downtime activities, what would you all like to do?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is the lore fishing I acquired, is that untrained or trained?
You're trained in it.
Oh, okay. I just don't know how to update that in Pathbuilder.
You should, if you go to lore, it should just say add a lore, and then you add lore fishing, and then you can just hit the T button, I believe.
Okay.
If not, just make a note of it on your sheet, and we'll keep it in tabs.
Okay. I'll try to figure it out later.
So what all would you like to do today?
I'll have Pandora just try one more time for medicine. I know that's not like. I wanted to try and find something more interesting to do, but I think she should really try for this medicine because I don't know. I sort of feel like things might change after we meet with Abram. So, I just want to be prepared. I want
Sure.
Pandora to be prepared, so I'm just gonna do that and make it nice and easy.
All right. Another day of medical training for Pandora.
I'm going after that red marble one more time.
Ooh, more training with thievery. Okay.
Hopefully I can get the untrained to trained.
That would be nice. What about the boys?
I would like to work on my footwork some more, a little more feigning, a little more fainting, a little more deceptive battle tactics that I'm totally going to use now because I didn't know you could do that.
Excellent. All right. A little more deception for Flint. What about DiGiorno, Ife? What's he thinking about today?
Man, I had a list of things that I wanted to do, but I feel so defeated by this that I'm going to try again.
All right.
We're going at it again.
Lore mining?
No, this time we're going back to nature.
Going back to
to
nature.
nature.
Bring it all back home. Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. And Scap, what's Orf gonna do?
I'm a little torn, to be honest. Part of me wants to do nature for nature's sake because I've already invested this much, but I feel like it's good. I mean, it carries over.
It carries over, and this is not the last time you guys will have downtime.
Yeah, I know. And I was also just thinking of what if I just polished my my gun just to be like really ready to go.
You
'Cause
could
we're
clean
about
your
to hit-
gun.
I was I'm kind of torn between that, like just like a short term gain just to be ready to go for whatever's ahead of us, or the long con and be better at nature. I think I'm just gonna work with Chewie some more.
Okay, going for nature. So everybody's training a skill today. Okay. All right. Well, then we'll begin with Pandora. What are we doing for medicine today? Tell me what's up.
Okay. Gonna. Has Chewie gained any health from this?
Yes, Chewie has been passively recovering.
Oh, okay, cool. then she'll continue to do what she's doing. Changing out bandages, putting on ointment. Maybe, like... There's clean water on here, right?
There is
Well,
clean
there has
water
to
on the
be.
boat, yes.
Okay, maybe I'll give him a bath.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
I'll put ointment and then I'll bandage him up again.
Okay.
And then I give him a
alright.
kiss on the forehead. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
That'd be
Okay.
amazing.
That's her pet now.
Aw. You're friends.
Alright, so Pandora, you take Chewie below deck so you can examine him without the risk of any sort of, like, the sheer volume of moon dust. And you start to treat the wounds, clean, get the bandage, you get a little bucket, you fill it up with water, you start cleaning him, give him a little bath. Go ahead, give me that medicine roll.
Okay, be good, dice.
Be
Here
good,
we go.
dice.
Shit! Wait, what do I have now? +3?
You have
That's-
+3 in medicine.
That's 9. 8 plus 9, it's a 17 again. God dang it.
17. Still
Aw.
But
considered
it's
a success.
Okay.
So that moves
But
you up
alright.
to 4 successful medicine checks.
Okay, and then I take a bow and I put it on Chewie.
All right, so with a little bit of dressing, you make a little purple bow for Chewie. Tie it around his head.
Happy
and
rat noises.
give him a little kiss on the forehead, and Chewie comes out looking like he just went to the groomers. His fur's all
Yeah.
sleek and clean, and then he scampers back into the little traveler's cloak. Keep himself deckside, but safe. Very good. Very good.
Hey, Pandora, I really appreciate what you've been doing with Chewie.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, he does need to get healed up, and I love animals. What can I say? They're the best.
Yeah, and it's very it means a lot. And he just reaches into his pouch and he hands a gold coin.
Oh, I don't need that. Do you have any like beer or like like I don't know, like I don't need gold. I think.
I don't really know what else. I guess I could learn how to make beer.
That would be awesome. Okay, I'll
then.
look forward to it. I'll be your first taste tester.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And then she
Very
goes
good.
about her day. Yeah.
She goes about the rest of her day feeling accomplished and knowing that there is beer on the horizon.
Yes.
All right, who was my next? I think it was Val, right? With Vizara going to find the red
believe
marble.
Yeah.
So you approach the captain today for your second day of training, and he says, "Ah, my student returns to me. Excellent." Now the question is, Vizara, can you find where I have placed the red marble?
Well, normally I'd just pick you up by your ankles and shake you, but I think in the spirit of learning new tools, I'll just watch for a little while.
Oh, yes, very good, very good. You have come far, you have learned much. You spend your day observing the captain, and the captain keeps very calm under your watch as he's piloting the ship towards Khol Doraz. You see him make no sorts of gesticulations or quick darting glances. He's playing very coy as to where he's put this marble.
He's got to give me something.
he says, I've given you all that you need, Vizara.
I don't know. I feel like I need to just like guess.
I mean, you know, could be guessing. But you have all day to find the marble.
Do you want me to roll for perception or?
Nah, we are training in thievery.
All right.
Oh no.
Do I notice the marble or not?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to roll?
Oh, yes, yes. I would like you to roll thievery.
Okay. I rolled a 16, and then I had a +2 in thievery.
Is that with the one
So-
from yesterday?
No.
Give one additional. So 19.
Yep.
Oh no.
Feels Batman. It is a long day of you examining the boat. Moving around, checking the buckets, checking the sandbags, checking around the anchor, checking any spool of rope or twine. There's a couple of moments where you sneak your hands into the pockets of your comrades. You sneak your hands into the pockets of the captain. You're looking beneath Chewie's bow. This marble is nowhere to be seen. You gaze out into the water, furiously looking, worried that the captain has thrown it over the side of the boat. And as he sees you do this, he says, "What do you see in the water, Vizara?"
Mostly lots of water
Yes.
and lots of dust.
Yes. Nothing else?
Not in the water. It must be on you somewhere. I
On
can't
me?
think of where else it could possibly be.
Ah, yes, and that is the lesson we must learn. You could pick me up and shake me violently like a maraca, but it would not turn loose.
Well, spit it out then.
I cannot, it is not in my mouth.
He opens his mouth to show you. I feel like I need to rebuild trust after the cheese thing. You must understand.
You old swashbuckler. I feel like you're speaking in riddles.
Yes. But what do you see when you look in the water? I've given you all that you need.
I don't know what you want from me. Do I see
Gazing
the
over
marble?
the side of the
and-
water, all you see is
sunken
the
to the
water
bottom?
beneath you and your own reflection.
I am the marble.
We are all the marble.
Look at me. I am the marble now. Oh, is it in my pocket?
Vizara sticks a hand into her own pocket and finds the red marble.
Oh, God.
And he says, very good,
She
very
blushes.
good. You are learning. You are learning.
Not fast enough, clearly. We're almost there.
Who says the time ends when you reach Khol Doraz? Is not I. I did not say this. We are all students of the world. We all learn at our own rates. All right.
So, Ife. Let's talk dust, shall we?
Let's talk dust.
The concentration of moon dust around you is the thickest it's been. It is just palpable in the air. Without your kinetic gate up, you can feel its movement calling to you, almost at this point, taunting you. What are you going to do today?
All right. This time, we're gonna try something different. Instead of me trying to figure out what I want to know, I think this time I'm gonna let the dust try to talk to me.
That is so deep. I'm sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna go back to the back of the boat where I've been, almost this entire trip, I guess.
You return
I'm gonna pop
to
a
the
squat.
back of the boat. You pop a meditative squat. You
Perfect, because
open
I'm
your kinetic
meditating.
gate.
Perfect. I'm gonna cross-legged, sit down. I'm gonna close my eyes. I think I am gonna try to turn my kinetic gate on and still try to do. You know how earlier it was like a big bubble, but this time it's gonna be a smaller bubble. Something maybe easier to keep going and only have it like in front of my mouth and my nose. And as I'm closing my eyes, I'm gonna take off the rebreather. I'm just gonna let the dust just hit me all over. I'm just gonna sit there and meditate and let it talk to me.
Okay, I love it.
boy.
Give me a nature roll.
All right, here we go. Higher than a 5. Here we go.
Attainable goals. Attainable
Okay,
goals.
okay. 19 plus 8. 27.
Are you trained in nature?
I am. I have a small T beside it.
Okay, this is a success.
Woo.
As
Goodness.
you are resting on the back of the boat in a meditative stance, you open your kinetic gates and you feel the dust around you begin to move and swell. While not commanding it, you use your energy to embrace it. And you feel what it is feeling. You feel its movements. You feel the almost unworldly pulse of the moon dust around you. And if anyone were to be observing, they would see a swirl of moon dust, almost like a small cyclone moving around DeJorno. It rests on his skin, it rests on his clothes, it rests in his hair, but his mouth remains clear, and he breathes cleanly. No particles enter his mouth or his nostrils. He is not accosted by it. For curiosity's sake, is anyone observing this phenomenon?
I think
I-
so.
And-
Directly
yeah, same.
behind him.
Directly
No.
breathing down
I'm
his
your
neck.
I'm your dust guard.
Well, I'm just looking for bird feathers in a dust storm, and I see him doing this.
For those who are observing DeJorno while he's channeling these elements, I would like anyone who is observing to roll perception.
It is my time.
Oops, sorry.
Did you
I
just go
dropped
swimming,
myself.
Dimsum?
Yeah, because I was trying to move myself on the thing, but you're right. There's a lot of pieces on this.
There's a
Shit,
lot of
and
finicky pieces.
I
I got you.
I went overboard. Sorry.
I missed Dimsum. There she is.
Bizarre's just been running around the boat, so
There you
I
go.
think she'd be watching.
Thanks.
Boy, do I not see shit that's going on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Are we supposed to roll?
Yes, if you would like to
Oh.
observe DeJorno while he's in this meditative stance, meditative trance, I would like you to roll perception.
Okay.
optional.
Yes, I will then. 14 plus 8,
22.
22. Yes, thank you.
22, hell yeah. So you got a
I have
22, Kyle. What did you roll
19
again?
to offer. Oh,
Go ahead.
I rolled 19 total.
19 total, okay.
Altogether,
Kyle,
it's a
your roll.
10. A big fat 10.
Yikes, alright.
Yeah, too
and then
pussy.
Step, it was your time?
Yep.
Oh, I I rolled a whopping 25 total.
Okay, all right.
Ooh.
So, the wind has no control over this cyclone. It is entirely driven by the kinetic gate of DiGiorno as he's moving this dust around him in a supernatural way that none of you could even imagine doing yourselves. Flint and Vizara see this, and it looks like he is amidst a storm, a hurricane of his own design that's just whipping around with just primal intensity more than anything. As Dim Sum's character and Scap's character, as Pandora and Orpheus look at DiGiorno, there is a brief moment where the dust passes in front of your eyes, and you swear, for a moment, that the dust around DiGiorno settles in the shape of a gorilla.
Oh. What?
But then it is gone and whipped away.
A gorilla?
Do I know what a gorilla is?
You do know what a gorilla is.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you did not see the gorilla.
Damn it.
I think Pandora would rub her eyes in like disbelief. Like, no way. Like, that was just a figment of my imagination. Like, I think she'd be really surprised and confused.
Mhm.
Yeah,
An
I
odd
think Orf
phenomenon,
would be,
to say the least.
Orf would probably be doing the same thing, kind of like blinking real hard and like squinting and just like trying to figure out what the heck he just saw.
Can I recall knowledge?
Yes. What are you recalling knowledge about?
Earthkeeper Noran.
Okay.
From when we were at the museum.
When you were
Yeah,
at
this
the
was
museum.
Yes. It was
Yes.
like a design on an amphora or something.
It was.
Yes.
This would be...
Oh god, excuse me. I sneezed.
So you do not have... What lores do you have, Dim Sum?
Academia. It's
Just
the only one I have.
academia?
Correct. I do have religion. I don't know if that's like
Religion would be acceptable here.
or like yeah. I only have lore academia. Okay, so religion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. +6 for religion. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, not great. Cool. 10 total.
10 total?
Yeah.
From what you know about the Earth Shaper, or the Earth Keeper, I should say, not the Earth Shaper. The Earth was commanded by a colossal gorilla made of stone and dirt, who grew mountains upon his mighty shoulders and back. And his name was Noran. But that is all that you know.
Man, that was a good poll.
Yeah, I think Pandora, when she sees it like appropriate, I think she would talk to DiGiorno. Cause I think DiGiorno was with me.
Giorno
Right?
was with you when you delivered.
Yeah. Yes. I think he was with me, and I don't know who else, because I think everybody else was like they were doing other stuff. So I think she would totally talk to DJ about it, like you know, if he remembers, like that conversation about Noran and all that stuff. Obviously, she'd let him finish his like meditation and all that stuff. Yeah.
Your meditation ends when you are willing to lend it.
So with all that just happened, do I
Mhm.
sense anything? Like I don't see the gorilla, right? I don't.
You do
I,
not.
okay.
In a transient state, you do not see the gorilla, but you feel closer than ever to the earth.
Well, this feels like something I don't want to let go for a bit. I'll probably keep going until we eat or something.
Then I think maybe like at dinner, Pandora would bring it up. Honestly, just to the whole group. But she would like address DiGiorno and like ask about.
And at dinner we shall handle this. Before then, though, we have 2 more downtime activities. Kyle? Tell me about fainting and disengaging.
Yeah, it just feels like that's the right thing to do right now, and I feel like it just rounds my skills the best, and I'd rather at least now try to get at least another success in it so I can try to have it trained at some point in the future. So I'd like to continue working and honing in on my skills of being deceptive in combat.
Very good. All right, give me that deception roll.
Sir. Big bucks. It is a 13, 14, excuse me, plus 3. 14.
14.
Oh, wait, I get a plus 1. 15.
Plus 1, 15. Okay. You spend the day focusing on footwork to pair with the blade work you did yesterday. The ground on the boat is not optimal for this kind of movement. It's, uneven planks that have been mostly nailed down, but you find yourself catching your feet more often than not. This is considered a success, and you are closer to training deception, but you have not trained.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
We are getting there. And last but certainly not least for our final downtime activity, Scap, what's Orpheus up to?
I think I've worked with Chewie on, like maybe just like basic movement things, and one of the things specifically that Chewie is adept in as like a pet, like they have like a couple skills.
Mm-hmm.
One of those is good with hands, like very, like good with like a, little hands.
Yeah,
like
he's got the little grabbies.
He's got the little grabbies. So I want to try to get Chewie adept at loading pellets in my air repeater magazine.
All right. Listen, I've seen rats on Reddit do wild things. So I've seen one play basketball.
I know, I've seen him do wild things. I'm look, it's a little out there, I get it, but he's good with his hands. So I just thought I'd give him something to do with his hands.
All right, so you take Chewie down into the hold, and you lay out your magazines and your pellets, and you start giving Chewie the gun safety talk.
This is your safety.
Go ahead, give me that nature roll.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm okay with this. I would have said no if I wasn't.
I know. I'm just like picturing like Orpheus sitting like cross-legged, and like Chewie's like sitting down like in front of him, and he's just like giving this explanation to him, like Chewie's gonna totally get this. Like, I don't know, man.
Now,
It's just so
now here's
funny
the
to me.
safety, kid.
Now, these are thunder pellets. You can't be loading these in with fire pellets. You understand?
Yeah, exactly. Like
All of our
these
lives are on the line.
Please teach Chewie how to spit on the pellets, too.
I'm so sorry. The whole thing is just this like picture I've conjured in my mind is just too fucking funny. Um, let's see. Holy hot damn! Please. I rolled a 19 plus. That would be plus. Where's Angel? Plus 7, so that would be 26. Oh,
And then you have the
darn.
circumstantial 2.
The circumstantial 2. So
28?
28? Or was it?
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, 28.
Sorry, I got confused because I saw the notes. Plus
so
sorry.
I think, sorry, I don't mean to do this to like cut you off or anything like that. On day 2 you trained nature, and then you did on day 5 and day 4 you did athletics.
Day 4 is athletics.
Yes, thank you guys. Thanks for letting me catch up.
No worries. Kyle's trying to get you that critical success.
Yeah, I know.
I also want like later we can like pull it up if we need to, you know.
Yeah, no, for
I'm
sure.
keeping tabs. Don't worry. All right. So that is a just shy of the critical success.
Damn it.
All of us
As
are
you were
training so
spending,
hard and we're just not
I mean,
hitting the
it's-
mark.
It takes time. That's what downtime
It's
is for.
hard.
It takes time.
It's funny because you've asked us too in the past, like what we'd like to do with our time, and now I'm just like, I know what I want to do with my time from now on.
Well, this is your first true downtime,
This is like
right?
real downtime, but like I'm
you're
thinking
actually
like,
spending
s-
time committing to shit.
yeah, I almost feel like if you're like there is 10 hours before you need to rest for the evening, and I'll be like, ooh, is 8 hours enough for me to do X, Y, Z? And you can say yes or no, but at least I have it in my mind, like I can ask now, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. So the day is spent teaching Chewie the safety of pellets and how to load them properly into a magazine. He's not great at it, but he's learning and he's responsive, and you get him into a position where he can assist you in loading a magazine. Can't do it on his own, but he can do it with help. The day comes to an end, and DiGiorno lowers his kinetic gate. As you all rejoin for meals, Pandora wanted to talk.
DJ? I noticed that you were meditating and like you were really in it. It was kind of crazy, actually. Like magical. And saw like the shape of a gorilla or like a split second, I think.
Wait, you saw that too?
Oh, I'm not the only one. Okay, I thought I was going crazy.
No, I totally saw a gorilla like forming over DJ.
Okay, yeah, I saw it too.
Like on top of me or in front of me or
Like the moon dust like shaped itself into a gorilla around you. It was I haven't even been on drugs. I don't know what to say.
Wait,
But then I thought about it. I really thought about it. And do you remember when we went to go see curator Lord Brighton at the museum in Grenier? Do you remember that?
all right, question. This is Ife to Peepus.
Yes, sir.
So I did not remember this as me, but then I looked in the notes and now it's come back. So do you prefer maybe some kind of like knowledge check or up to you?
So the way this would work would be you as the player get to decide if you remember this event happening. You have control over that aspect of DJ's memory. If you would like more elaboration on the event, then it will be recalling knowledge.
Gotcha. Okay. I think this is as the character DJ, I remember being at the museum and us walking around going to all the wings and exhibits, right? And I also probably wouldn't remember very well because I think I was more into just looking around and not really paying attention. But I do remember, according to the notes, I think I made some kind of check because we have some notes about a gorilla and a serpent, and it says stone and metal beside it. So it makes me think I made a check there. So I think I would remember those. So, okay, back to the conversation. I'd be like, you talking about the world shapers that Lord Brighton talked about?
Yeah, like, yeah, the animals, the giant animals? One was, was a gorilla. Noran, Earthkeeper, or something along those lines. And I don't know, yeah.
And both of you saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like
So
became
Noran
one
must
with
be
the
something to do with the moon, huh? The fall of the moon.
B? It's like you became one with the earth.
Well,
Wait,
I
you're
felt
saying-
one with it.
You're saying a giant gorilla knocked a piece of the moon out?
I think it all had to do with, like, I don't know, it was some ancient tale. That's really all I remember. But I thought maybe, yeah, it had to do with, like, you know, how the moon crashing. I don't know. It's all very weird. Maybe we can ask Abram, the benefactor. Maybe he'll know.
Peepus, now can I make a recall knowledge check on like the wing we were in? I think the notes say something about a diorama that we were kind of around. Could I make a check there, like a recall knowledge check?
Yes, you can recall knowledge using society would probably be the most applicable skill here.
Okay. And I think I want it directed towards the gorilla having anything to do with the moon.
Sure.
I guess since that's like our main topic here. Society. Ooh, okay. Good old +0. Ooh, 13.
13. Your memories feel so long ago at this point of going to the Museum of Grenerian History. And what you remember is the diorama in question was a to-scale diorama of the fall of Khol Doraz, an image of a giant piece of moon rock coming down to Golarion and days before its impact. Your memories of Noran take you back to the amphora you so preciously carried across your chest all the way from Rivertown to Grain Hollow, where you delivered it to the curator himself. And it had images of the 6 primordial beasts, the keepers of the elements, when Golarion was reborn.
Gosh, Pandora, I can't believe you remember that. That's wild. Your brain is enormous.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I'm technically still a college student.
I am a little embarrassed that it didn't trigger when I heard of the moonfall.
I think Orf is just more confused than ever. Like, he's not familiar with, like, any of this stuff, right? He's just, wait, you're telling me there was a gorilla in your box and it took out the you guys are just, what? I don't...
Orf, go read a book, okay?
Religion's weird.
It all makes so much sense. I've seen so much dust, and I pull out a feather, and I'm like, yes, gorilla. And I put the feather back.
It's a gorilla feather.
Of course.
Hey guys, do you think we should like maybe talk about what our plan is once we get there and like? I'll be honest, I'm excited to meet this benefactor, but I don't want to, just like thrust him right out the bat. Like, what do you
That's
guys
fair.
think? Do you guys think we should have a plan? What if he tries to get us to do some like crazy shit?
Like,
Well,
we
how
haven't
are we
been
gonna
doing crazy
find him
shit
once we
already?
get there?
I mean, Lucas said something about a cathedral. I think I overheard him say something like that.
I did, yes. The Cathedral of the World Shapers, the only building in all of Khol Doraz. I will deliver you there.
Yeah. So
Okay,
like,
well that solves one problem.
That's what they call me, the problem solver.
Is the cathedral on the coast, or do we have to do we trek?
We will be walking quite a ways.
You're coming with us, huh?
Until the cathedral, yes. But there I must leave you and attend to the boat, just in case.
How big is this moon piece?
It is quite large. It's
okay.
sizable enough. It was large enough to wipe out all life.
Right. Okay.
From the look of my map, it's pretty sizable. Continental, even.
Knocked out all life, then why are we here?
The World Shapers re-sowed life back onto the world. If you believe in that, of course.
Which one was the one that
Do-
made us?
Which
Which
one was the
animal?
one?
Yeah.
No. The primordial beasts were what ruled before the World Shapers took the world and shaped it.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I get that, okay.
Is the land habitable? Are there towns and cities there, or
It is possibly the least habitable place in all of Golarion.
usually doesn't stop people from?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm done. That was just my thought.
Oh, if the cathedral's the only building on the whole continent, then what are all these cultists doing running around there?
They are keeping it safe, or so they claim. It is their base of operation, and then they go out and do all of their terrible things.
I'm not sure how I feel about these alabaster cultists.
Well, I mean, they are not good
I feel
people.
like they're on both sides of this, and I don't like it.
Well, in any case, you all should rest. Tomorrow we will be arriving in Khol Doraz, and it will be a big day. We're going to have to walk.
All this religion talk is making my head spin.
No, that is the moon dust. Your respirator is not on correctly.
Oh. Or just like Matt fusses with it.
Can't wait to get my feet back on land.
You and me
And
both,
soon
brother.
You shall. And friends, I think this is a phenomenal place for us to stop for the evening.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright. Nice.
When next we play, Khol Doraz awaits.
The long-awaited.
I hope you guys enjoyed your downtime, and I hope you all enjoyed the session.
Yeah, that was very fun.
Fucking moon dust.
Fucking moon dust.
Moon dust, how does they work?
I can't believe I was one away from a critical success. Would have been an expert.
Would have been an expert.
Yeah.
I was one away from training
Yeah,
twice.
twice. Ugh.
Dang.
I was 2 away. Feels so bad, man.
Was my 27 close?
Yes,
30.
you were 3 away.
Hmm.
30
3
is the
away.
magic number if you're going up to
Oh wow,
expert.
so I wouldn't have been able to hit it.
Not yet.
But training up over
Getting
time.
closer. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alright.
thank
I
you
feel
so
like
much
I've
for
taken
hanging out.
so many notes today.
Yeah, I tried to keep up, but there was so much good info. If you guys get a chance to look back through it, I would do that. There's a lot of good stuff here.
Dumping.
Insane poll about the gorilla. That was. I'm still like,
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's crazy.
holy moly.
Big.
Yeah,
Gonna have to pay
thank you so
attention to
much
these
for hanging
notes.
out. We appreciate everybody's time, of course. Every session that you guys support us. We're affiliated now, like we said, so you know.
Yeah.
Feel
And it's
free.
all because of you guys.
It is. The support has been incredible. Even on the off weeks where we do the reruns, we appreciate everybody that's out there. Spread the word. Have fun. Look out for more details. Look out for new things and exciting things coming this way.
Rerun next Saturday. Next session 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
We'll see
On
you guys
the
then.
28th. Next
Yes.
session air
Yes.
28th. Yes.
As I
Yes.
stare at my calendar.
I was like,
Yeah,
pulled up
I'm
the
like,
calendar.
hold
I was
on.
like, I think that's. I don't. I'm like blinking.
Surprised there was a pop quiz at the end of the session.
I was like blinking. I'm like, what day do we stream?
I would like to recall knowledge.
Yeah.
I know,
What day is
seriously.
Dude, can't believe you just TTRPG punned. You're crazy. Goodbye, chat. Enjoy and make sure you spread love for where you go. We appreciate it. Everybody say goodbye to
We
chat.
find Raid Target.
Goodbye, chat.
Thank you. I love you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye, chat.
everybody. Bye.
Thank you guys. We love you.